Welcome back, babies. This is Shonen Pulse, episode 45, or should I say, Ghetto Sode 45, because we ain't got no weed, we ain't got no traffic. It's just me and Big Knox, and he on Wi-Fi, and I'm no, he on mobile, and I'm on Wi-Fi down in the basement,
Bro, I'm
cause
on my phone.
yeah, cause we both recently moved, and he ain't got cables, and my floors ain't put down. So I'm in the basement with Tigger, and you know what I'm saying, we record, and this is how we do. So if we sound crazy or cut out or whatever, we apologize, but this is what it is for, a little bit. But you know what it is, baby. This is Shonen Pulse. We talk about manga over here. We talk about 9 or 10 of them things. Those things consist of Chainsaw Man, Centuria, Dandadan, Shangri-La Frontier, Gachi Ranger Reject, Ichi The Witch, Otr Of The Flame, Kagurabachi, Big Bachi, and Jujutsu Kaisen, Modulo. Do the things, hit the buttons, like, comment, subscribe. Also, YouTube's got a cool little feature now where like you can do collaborations or whatever. So if you click the subscribe button, you should see all of our individual channels below. So if you aren't subscribed to like me personally and you want to do that because you like my velvety voice, feel free to hit that button right there. You don't even got to go to my channel to do it, baby. You can just hit that button right there. It'll show you all our channels, so you can do that. We got memberships and Patreon set up if you want to support us for $1. For $1, name your favorite you can do all kinds of things, man. So just we got things. Hit the comments section or whatever. Let us know your thoughts, comments, concerns. Follow us on Twitter. I got a video coming out soon, like next week or something, if anybody cares about that. But we're gonna go ahead and jump into this. Knox won't hear last week, so we're gonna go ahead and start off at chapter 220 of Chainsaw Man. How you feeling?
Bonds and Michigan, bro.
Crazy.
This shit is, yeah, bro. This shit is wild. I think it's cool how Yoru in this chapter is like, bro, I don't even have to fight alone. Like, I have devil niggas, bro. Like, why am I not using them?
Yeah.
And they just get eviscerated instantly. So it's like, it makes me wonder, obviously the end of the chapter lets us know that she's about to turn the whole state of Michigan or whatever into a sword. Um, but I wonder, like, if this is this double page spread where all of the devils are kind of attacking him, because it's a cool idea of like her just like commanding like an army of devils to try and fight Chainsaw Man. Is this just like a one and done strategy where she just like sent a handful of devils after him and he sliced through him, and then now it's like, okay, well, I'm just going to use Michigan Sword for the rest of this fight or whatever, or is Michigan Sword gonna fail in some kind of way? I'm just excited to see what that looks like, but I'm also like, please don't let this just be like a one and done idea of a devil army commanded by Yoru, because it's like I want to see more devils. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like,
Yeah. Part of
because it's yeah.
part of me feels like she will do, like send out another like barrage of devils maybe one more time, but like she doesn't actually, like this whole like villains using power of friendship thing only really works when, you have some sort of connection to these other devils. So she's just sending out random, shit-headed devils, and it's like we don't know who a single one of these devils are. Like they're nobodies. So
We could
like
try to guess, bro. We got like jellyfish devil
yeah, and
in
fucking
the top right.
fingernail dick devil, like top left above the like head, the ugly devil with sword. Bro, like these guys look like shit, bro. Like
Yeah, nah, they really do,
I
bro. Like,
can,
what is this arm with the eyes on it supposed to be? This is the Donzo Devil.
bruh. Yeah, I can see her going like, all right, fuck that. Like I'm done. Like it's big me again. Like these guys all suck. But I
Yeah.
mean, I feel like she's over underestimating them because like Denji and Pachita have kind of been making friends. Like Denji's whole reason, like the whole reason he turned into Pachita Man in part one was because of bonds he had with other people and them being severed forcefully by her sister. So it's like. You want to talk to him about bonds? You don't know any like who the fuck are these devils? We don't know these niggas. Like we
Right.
knew we
These are
knew
just niggas
Aki.
that you like beat in a dice game and like
Yeah.
turned into weapons or some
Yeah,
shit.
like we do Aki, we do Power. Like that shit hurt when they died. Like these motherfuckers, like you not like if she shed a single tear next week, I'll be surprised. But she not about to, like it ain't bonds.
Yeah.
If she don't care, like she's talking about depending on family and friends. Like if she don't shed a single tear when these fucking this horde of devils dies, it's like nigga that you're not understanding it. She's just like copying what she sees like humans and shit do. It's like humans fight together.
She didn't even shed a tear when this nigga Chainsaw Man ate her sisters.
Exactly. So it's like she
Yeah, she
still
does
don't get
not
it.
care.
Yeah, she don't get it. She's still too like immature. Yeah, I do wonder about the fucking. I was about to say Manhattan sword, the Michigan sword. Like, is that shit gonna be fucking massive, or is it gonna be kind of like condensed down into a single, like small, like katana sized blade? Like, does
Yeah.
all of Michigan amount to a single fucking katana, or is it gonna be like a fucking guts blade, or is it gonna be like she's wielding the fucking Empire State Building or whatever? Like,
You said Manhattan sword, and I just like pictured the sword like speaking, like I'm walking here.
oh hell nah,
Nah, the
fucking.
Michigan sword's just gonna have like Eminem's face on the tip of the sword, like just rapping random fucking Eminem isms.
I would hate that. Yeah, fucking. When this chapter came out, Traffy went to like the group chat. It was like, oh shit, Knox. He's like, rip, and I was like, what? He was like, don't Knox live in Michigan? I was like, no.
Oh
He
fuck
thought you were
no!
dead. He thought you got fucking folded up in this laundry fucking hamper, fucking weaponry. Just tossed.
Raffy wrong again.
Yeah. So you safe from the blender, but like if she calling out fucking states in the United States, you might not be too safe. Yeah.
Imagine if this is like all these shonen and weekly shonen jump are like a shared universe, and the timeline is like Michigan Sword gets conjured like right when Deku's trying to beat All for One with like Detroit Smash, and suddenly he can't use Detroit Smash at a pivotal moment in the
Bro.
fight because it got turned into a sword.
It got turned into a sword, and then oh man, imagine fucking like Pochita eats it, and he just removes. Well, it's not a devil, but like he just removes Detroit from Michigan from existence or some shit, and then Deku's just.
It looks like Detroit and Michigan are being removed from existence right now to make this sword, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, like niggas. I feel like there should be more people, but I guess Fujimoto didn't want to spend time drawing like 1,000 people on the screen. But just like this is like Inception when the street like went up in the air.
I was literally just about to say that.
I was like, what the fuck is happening? Like, why is it folding like a book? Like, the last page of the chapter, and it's like the book is closing on the fucking, the thing or whatever.
Well, also, the process of like creating swords is through like, metal folding.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? You like heat it up and like fold it over and then pound it and then heat it up and fold it over like over and over and over again. So maybe that's what this is kind of symbolizing or whatever in this last double page spread.
Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it was a pretty basic chapter. It was very short. I was very like confused about like the Moray Eel Devil. It's like that's not a fucking weapon. Like what the fuck? That's just what? Why she call that shitter? And then like I guess the rest of the devils she called ended up being fucking shitty jobbers too. So.
Well, I think when she was calling the Moray Eel Devil to her, it comes out of the door and it's going towards Yoru. And I wonder if as soon as it reached her, she would have turned it into some kind of weapon, but it didn't get a chance to because as soon as it came out of the door, it got fucking sushi'd.
Okay.
So that's kind of like what I was thinking. But I mean, then at the same time, when she called the rest of her kin, I don't think they were going to go try to like mob Chainsaw Man. So I don't know if she was trying to turn them into weapons too or what. Maybe she.
Yeah.
Maybe when she has control over a certain devil or person, it can just do what she says once that control has been like established, and then she can also turn it into a weapon if she wants to. But doesn't have to turn things that she deems hers into weapons. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I was like, why she call this? And then just more shitters appeared. I didn't realize how hard Pochita had kicked her. Like on page like 3, he kicks her
fuck out of her.
Yeah,
dude.
and then she just her leg is gone, or no, it's not. Her intestines are just hanging out. Okay, I thought one of her legs were gone, but just all of her like stomach juice is just out. She's holding like fucking intestines in her hand and shit. So he kicked the shit out of her. I thought he kicked the leg off.
The guts out of her back. Yeah, I can definitely see why you'd think that her leg was gone. The perspective on that is kind of
Yeah, I was like, he kicked her fucking leg off. Yeah, that's not normal. But yeah, it's just dope. I like how they're just like standing on the doors, so they're like upside down, and the fucking Pochita like cloak is like the shit's dangling down, and it's interesting perspective looking at this.
This double page splash is really, really good. Chainsaw Man, before you and all, I always stood alone, but I've changed. Yeah, this page is fire.
Yeah. Yeah, he was cooking with this one. This was a good chapter. So I was wondering like why Michigan for a while, and I didn't like look too deep into it, but I did watch I was at work and I was like, I'm on bathroom break. Sufferance posted a video, so I watched a Sufferance video. He was talking about this new chapter. Shout out to dude. And he was talking about how apparently there is some tie with like war in Michigan. Like Michigan was one of the states that heavily supplied like weapons and vehicles and stuff. I think during like World War II or something. He said, I don't remember, but they
Oh
had a
wow.
big deal. They were a big components of supply chains with weapons and stuff like that. So um, wonder if this
Yo, that's
was.
crazy.
Yeah, this pretty sure that's no coincidence for your going fucking Michigan sword, because she could have did anywhere.
Nah, for real. I guess I didn't think about like why it was Michigan specifically.
Yeah,
Damn.
yeah. So they had a bunch of hand in the creation of a bunch of, I guess, fucking guns and rifles and hand grenades and shit like that. Tanks probably. I had to go and rewatch or do some research myself because it was about a week since I watched that video, so I don't clearly remember it too well. But yeah, shout out to dude. I think he watches. He posted our channel on Twitter once, so shout out to him. But
Oh really?
yeah,
Oh
yeah,
yeah, W sufferance.
yeah. And then there was one other tweet I saw that was kind of funny, and it was just talking about how when the Gun Devil appeared, we got all those names for people that
Yeah.
died, and
Mm.
it was like it'd be cool if we got that here, but like they every like 5 to 7 names was Fumiko Mifune or whatever, because she's the STD. She's contracted with the STD Devil, so she's got clones all around the world, and some of them are probably
Oh
in
yeah.
Michigan. So it's like it'd be crazy to see like a list of like 100 names, and her name is in there like I don't know 7, 10 times.
Yeah, that would be dope because I remember when that Gun Devil chapter came out and all of the names were listed. Some of the names were characters from other shonen series.
Yeah, like they killed fucking Naruto and fucking.
Yusuke Urameshi and shit. I think I remember Yusuke being in there.
I'm lying, but fucking Noda Satoru was in there. That's the mangaka for Golden Kamui, and
Mm.
some other shit. Some Twitter fuck nigga devil or whatever was in there or something. But
The Canva Devil.
yeah, that nigga got killed. Yeah, he got fucking blasted by the gun devil. But yeah.
Right.
Yeah, Denji's just straight. I mean, Pachita's straight chewing and mowing through these devils, man. So yeah, very interesting
Yeah, I
to
think so. I
see.
think I saw someone say that this double page spread on 8 and 9 or whatever, where she's like, "Come to me, my kin." Someone had said that this was kind of a callback to a certain degree, or like a reference to when Makima sent all of the weapon hybrids after Pochita Man in part one. It's like it's like similarly set up in the drawing to like kind of like mirror that to a certain degree.
Yeah, it definitely is. But like, we knew some of those niggas, and these niggas, like,
Yeah.
we got fucking chicken wing devil and fucking Donzo arm
Yeah,
devil, like you
the
said, like.
chicken wing horse, bro. No, like the fucking rotisserie chicken
Yeah, like what's
horse
this
with
thing
the
right behind him? Yeah,
yeah,
with
this
the,
is Cyclops with a spear riding a chicken wing horse, bro.
yeah, what the fuck is that? Get that shit out of here. Yo, I don't know none of these niggas. Fucking grub fleshlight devil behind it. Like, what is that? Yeah, what's that fucking worm monster? Get that shit out of here.
Bro, fleshlight worm, dude. What's going on? And in the very top left corner of the spread, I don't even know like how to begin. Like,
Yeah, that was the one I was talking about. The fingernail dick fucking devil. Yeah.
no, because no, like, okay, so wait, are you talking about like the one where it's like two hands like put together like the
Yeah, yeah.
Kamehameha wave
And
with
then
like
his
a finger dick hanging out the
yeah,
bottom?
and then his
I'm
hands
talking
behind it
about,
too.
yeah, no, I'm talking, I'm talking about the devil that's like behind the Cyclops, like holding a spear on top of the rotisserie chicken devil,
Yeah, that was the
like
fleshlight. What I
right,
was talking about. Yeah.
Oh, it kind of looks like, I don't know. I'm like zooming in on it, and it's like, I don't know why I feel like I see like a fetus at the top of the of the worm, like the body or whatever that shit is. It looks like a fucking like baby in a womb, like a fetus in a womb with like an umbilical cord. Like, I don't fucking know. Let me zoom in on this a little
That
bit
shit
more.
looks like
Okay.
fucking Kabuto from fucking Pokemon, fucking fossil Pokemon.
Oh, yeah, you're talking about
The little
yeah,
shellfish shit or
yeah,
whatever it is.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
I almost said Kabutops, but yeah, Kabuto, the pre-evolved form, yeah.
yeah. But these
Yeah,
levels
these
all,
designs were fucking weird as fuck, bro.
yeah, man. That's what we come here for. But these shits all ugly as fuck. And they get
Yeah.
fucking Douglas on, not a single one fucking harms.
Douglas.
Yeah. They get fucking tossed aside, yo, just fucking food for big belly, man. Buddy's got an appetite.
Hell yeah. Munching on these niggas. But like on page like 11, the one where it's like, get a chainsaw man, this is what you lack, this is the power of bonds. Like the last two panels are just like devils like looking at each other. Like where's Chainsaw Man in like this very bottom panel where it's just like two devils like screaming at each other.
I think he probably was in the middle, and then he like
Oh,
fucking
this is just like the dog pile. Yeah.
yeah. He probably like blasted out or whatever, or like got covered. Either he like moved real
Yeah.
quick or something, so they were like we're about to close in, or he just like bounced.
This shit
But
gotta be so fun to draw, bro. Like just like page 12 and like page 13. Like this
yeah,
nigga's having the time of his life drawing this shit.
yeah, because you can just do whatever, like anatomy and all that shit. None of that shit fucking matters. You just throw arms on top of fucking foreheads and call it a fucking day.
It's like put eyes wherever and teeth wherever. Yeah.
Yeah, just fucking eyeballs on dicks, on fucking spinal cords, on with wings and shit. Like, okay, there's a devil.
Yep. Easy.
Yeah, like this one on the top of page 12, he's got like fucking forehead horns, and then he's just got mad eyeballs on the, like on his fucking cranium. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Yo, yeah, what is that? And then the one to the right is like a big open mouth with a nose at the top and then horns for eyes.
Yeah, I know his breath crazy.
Trying to see what that mouth do, dog.
Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. But yeah, I think I'm spent on this one. This was a pretty straightforward, quick chapter. Next
Yeah.
week, tomorrow, if there's a chapter tomorrow, we'll probably get some crazy shit.
Oh, wait, is there? Let's see.
I don't know.
See what the app's saying.
What does the app say?
Chainsaw Man. Wait, yeah. Oh, does it say on Manga Plus? Or do I have to go
It
to
would say
Shonen
on
Jump
Manga
app?
Plus. It would say on Manga Plus. It's like the
It
page
would.
after the last page.
Oh, yeah, let's see. Tuesday, November 25th. No.
Oh yeah, we're cooked. No chapter. So all right.
God damn it.
It's all good. Some recovery time, and people can listen to this episode without like knowing what happened
Yeah.
and going like they were wrong.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, you guys got to sit and wait with us.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's I think that's gonna do it. You got anything else for this one?
No, I think I'm good.
All right, so squeezed out. Excuse me. That's gonna do it for Chainsaw Man chapter 220, Bonds in Michigan. Now jumping into Centuria chapter 73, Baseless Guilt. You got any thoughts for this one, player?
Oh yeah, I thought this was a great chapter. This is the kind of like introspective, like existential character stuff that I'm like obsessed with in these kind of stories. Like Altus kind of just struggling with the idea of like why he was born to just be a killing weapon and how diametrically opposed this Altus character is to the characters he was or the character he was before as Arcos, and how he kind of tries to or how he's going to maybe potentially try to bridge that gap, like because I don't know, he obviously hates the life that he has right now of just mindlessly killing people for Helm, but at the same time I think it would be really interesting if a big area of his writing down the line was trying to, get into the mind of Arcos and see, how he himself now can kind of connect to who he was before, so that he can, I don't know, try to have some kind of, relationship with the two egos that kind of make up who he is now, because Arcos is still in there. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? So it's like, are we going to get, future Arcos writing that kind of brings Arcos closer to like a middle point between him and Altus? Or are we going to see like a reverse of that where, Altus, the longer that he lives, kind of gets closer to a middle point, like with Arcos? Like, does he hate who he is right now as Altus, but over time, is he going to become a little bit more cool with killing to a certain degree? Like, not like actually like it, but like, is it just going to become so regular for him that we see this evolution of like, oh my god, I hate this, stop making me kill people, to like, okay, well, I've killed like 50,000 people now, so I'm kind of starting to see like myself become a little bit more like Arcos? Or is Arcos going to get involved more in future, you know, plots or conflicts or something, to where Arcos is like, oh man, why am I doing this shit, man? Like, I don't know. It's just like a really interesting situation
Yeah.
with their two egos like side by side. This is the kind of shit that I love. Like, dude, when I turned the page onto this, like, why was I born splash page, I was
Yeah.
like, god damn it, Toru Kuramori, you got me.
Yeah, that was the one that got me, because I was like, yeah, okay, so I wasn't not locked in, but like that page did so much for me. I was like, yeah, he's seeing it. He realizes that like this isn't, like this isn't normal, just killing people like for no reason. Like, that man didn't do shit to him, and he was, saying like, give me back my son or my grandson or whatever, and it's like, I just blew that dude to pieces. Like, my body just destroyed that dude, and then she's, remaking him, and then making him like, she told him like, fucking put yourself back together, and then go throw like the scraps of your old body, clean up your corpse. It's like, this
Yeah.
can't be normal. Like, this
It's
isn't.
extremely macabre. Clean
Yeah.
up the rest of your corpse, and when you're done, spend your life begging here. And he's like, aye, aye, Captain. It's
Yeah.
like, nigga, what?
Yeah, it's like, I got lucky to, be allowed to be brought along for the ride, but like, I'm still a slave, just like this guy. Like, she's just gonna leave him here, and he can never have a normal life again. He's just, forced to stay here as a beggar, just in this spot forever. And just
Yeah.
the part you were saying about like him reconnecting or connecting or trying to reach a middle ground with Arcos is interesting, because like, I wouldn't hate it if we got some, if we dug into the mind of Arcos and found out that like there was more to why he stopped, genociding. He became less of a genocide, because remember they said he used to just like wipe out like fucking whole armies. Yeah, he would kill people by the
Hmm.
100,000s or whatever, and then like they said he got like bored. Excuse me, he got bored of it or whatever, and just started like kind of torturing like single people like down on a more personal level. And I wonder if there's like something more to that. Like, maybe he, because he is who he was. Well, he was who he was, and he was, so powerful and royalty and stuff like that. People looked up to him. He probably told them like, yeah, I just got bored of it, but like, there could have been more to it. Like, maybe it really did bother him to
There
kill
could be
that
more
many
to it. It
people
could be,
at once. Yeah.
yeah, it could have, it might be getting to him to a certain degree, to know that you have that, just the sheer volume of blood on your hands. Like, okay, so maybe I like killing niggas, but like, I don't know if I like killing that many
Yeah.
niggas. You know what I mean? Like, maybe we should bring the number down. And I'm still like, a fucking sociopath, like murderer and whatnot. I'm gonna keep doing my thing, but like on this more one-on-one kind of level. Maybe also on top of the idea that maybe he just doesn't want to kill that many people anymore. Maybe a lot of it is like trying to find like a single opponent
Yeah.
that's like can give him, more of a thrill than just like no diffing entire armies. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So he does like a one by one approach for multiple reasons,
He
and it would
wants
be cool
to
to explore that.
probably flex on a single person instead of like wiping out like fucking weak armies and shit like that. And then it's like, he probably still feels like, I got, it feels good to kill, but he wants to, he's got to keep up, the appearance that he's this, mean murderer that kills everybody. So it's like, of course, like, not only does he probably enjoy it, but he's also like, if he decided one day like, I'm killing too many people, like, maybe just killing, you know, two or three, or, you know, killing people in a 1v1 is cool, but he's got to also like feel like he's got to make people see that he's superior.
Yeah, and maybe he could feel himself, getting further and further away from humanity after killing so many people in droves that he brought it down to a smaller number of like one-on-one murders because he does like his status as a royal figure that people, respect or fear or look up to, and maybe the continuing of just mass slaughtering whole armies and villages and large numbers of people had him feeling like a certain disconnect from that humanity over
Yeah.
time, to where he's like, yo, I still want to be Arcos, like I still want to be that nigga, but like I don't want to, like I need to chill on the genocide stuff so that I don't literally just like lose all humanity and lose this level of status that I'm proud of, or something like that.
That, or like he could have been afraid of like making his dad mad, because like the king, you know, I gotta imagine that his dad has some way of dealing with him. That, and then like there's also the idea of like if you conquer everything, you know, there's nothing left. If he kills everybody, then everybody that's left is on his own team, and it's like there's no point in killing my own people. So
Mm.
so it's like, there's a lot of ways it could go, but now that he's actually, you know, faced defeat and died 100%, it's like he could have abandoned that. Like next time Altus, you know, taps in and talks to Arcos, he probably tells him like, yeah, I kind of like got tired of killing so many people, but now that I've been defeated and seen what it feels like, you know, fuck that shit. Like I will kill
Yeah,
everybody again if you give me, you know, if I take over, I'm Ryomen Sukuna, like I'm killing everybody I see.
literally, bro, I swear the Sukuna parallels are there, bro. We said it in the last arc when that nigga came out for like 5 minutes or whatever. It felt Sukuna-ish, bro.
Yeah, where's the women and children? Yo, genocide is on the menu.
Yeah, I could see, but on top of that, it's like it's going back into like the concept of like the strongest, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah,
now that Arcos has been defeated and he knows that there's niggas out there that can best him. Now that since his consciousness or his ego is like still intact and he has to live with that defeat, like I can see him going from like, oh, I'm just like a genocidal murderer who will kill anyone, to being like, nah, nigga, now I want to be unbeatable.
yeah,
After I've been defeated, like I want to be the strongest now. Before it was just like stepping on ants, and now it's like, hold on, no, I need to go see these niggas who are stronger than me and prove to myself that they're actually not. Now that I've had kind of had this wake up call, I want this title of strongest gifted warrior or something like that. So that could be like a whole new avenue for his character to take alongside this existentialist, Altus, like who am I? Why am I here? Why was I made? Why was I born? Like what am I supposed to do? Kind of character arc. This shit is just so fucking interesting to me, bro. Like I literally live for this shit
yeah,
in character based storytelling, man. Like Centuria is like on Sunday what I find myself running to first whenever there's a new chapter. So, and
yeah.
that's saying a lot because like Kagurabachi's right there, and and Ichi the Witch is right there, and Centuria is just like what I'm the most excited about right now.
Yeah, it's real good. And so I wonder though, because like Engval's, you know, been revived now. She gave her new name Amber or whatever. So I wonder if she did the same thing that she did with Altus, and like, you know, if she completely like wiped her, you know, of emotion and stuff. If she's completely like a mindless, you know, soldier, or if she's a similar situation to Altus, and she could, you know, start thinking like, hey, this shit's kind of fucked up, and like, could they both turn against her, or like, would it be a situation where Altus is like, he finally finds a way to like break free, but she forces Altus to fight fucking Amber, and then it's like, bro, Arcos versus fucking Engval again.
Yeah, no, dude, that's gonna be fucking insane if that happens. Cause like I don't know, man. It's interesting seeing the Helm situation here too, because obviously Arcos does what Helm says, but he has like a lot more of a personality and an ego than like, this nigga that she just reanimated, that she's telling to clean up his corpse and like sit here and beg forever. So it's like it makes me wonder like the levels to her necromancy and like her level of control over anyone, because we know now that Lacrima was was made by Helm,
Yeah,
and it's like, Yeah, and like Lacrima is like entirely her own person and was willing to fight against Helm in that last arc. But it doesn't seem like at any point in time Helm could have just been like, actually, Lacrima, you're fighting them now. You know what I mean? Like I feel like she couldn't do that if she wanted to.
I wonder to what
Could she?
extent it really works, because I feel like that's how like she's kind of making it seem like she can just flip a switch. But I wonder like if they have
And she would
like,
have done that last arc, right?
well, I think she wanted them to kind of like get away as like a time bomb, I think. But I wonder like, do they have some sort of like,
What's the point of that if the objective was to, like, if she wants to activate Lacrima later because she wants to kill, Diana and TT and like whoever, like why would she do it later rather than last arc if that's the goal in the first place?
I think she's just having fun, but I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
But I just want to know like if there's some sort of like defense in place where like Altis and Lacrima like actually can't attack her. Like if they intended to throw a fucking slash of water her way, if like their bodies would just like not work. Like even if she wasn't looking, like if
Yeah,
she was on the ground and unconscious, could they come over and strangle her, or would their bodies just like not allow it?
right. It also makes me wonder if there are conditions to the necromancy where she like loads in um certain aspects of the character's personality prior to the ritual of reanimation. So, like for example, like can she decide before she brings the person back to life if they're going to be their own person or like a mindless drone for her? You know
I,
what I
I
mean?
think she can, because she was talking about like removing
That's what she
ego and
said.
stuff. Yeah, back when she
Oh,
revived
right, right,
Altis.
right.
So there's some limits, but she didn't say like with Amber or whatever. So I don't know. Like she looks like she clenches her fists when she's kind of like talking shit to Elstree, but like nothing else is said or done. She's just kind of standing there like a tower. So like I want to
Yeah, yeah,
see what Amber's like thoughts are like, and if she's also like wondering like how Altis is, if she's like in her, we don't get any inner monologue for her, but is she just like thinking like, what the fuck am I doing here, where am I, like what is this place, or is she just straight like blank mind, fucking responding to commands, clench your fist, I feel like you should punch her, and then she reaches over and smashes Elstree or what.
yeah. Because Elstree didn't like actually threaten Helm or like she was just talking shit, and Amber like clenched a fist as if she was going to attack. So there has to be some kind of like psionic control. Like they have to like she has to be able to feel the intent of Helm in order to like she doesn't have to get a command. Like she like Helm must be able to just like send like a telepathic shout to her reanimated like puppets that or no, because she does be telling like out verbally telling the puppets like what to do too. So it's like why did Amber like try to square up like that in this moment when they're literally just talking? Like yeah, like Elstree said some slick shit to Helen, but did Amber just on her own like recognize that as like why are you talking shit to my master and like clench the fist?
I
Or
think
was
I
that
think that was
Helen
Helm.
like sending some yeah, but like Helen didn't
She's
right now,
saying
but
like,
Helen didn't give like a specific command or anything like that.
yeah, she didn't say like do anything, but she's like, right now you live or die by my whims. You realize that, right? And then like her fist clenches up and veins are showing and shit, and it's like
Right.
she's flexing and showing the I got a gun, like, but
Yeah.
she didn't say anything. So yeah, it's like I feel like that could be just Amber kind of noticing and realizing that like something
Picking up
could
on it and
happen.
going like, "Why are you talking shit, bitch?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I feel like that's also just I feel like it's more like a psionic thing, but that would mean that she could just like not say anything. I don't know. It depends. There's probably different degrees to how much
Yeah.
she can do based on like how much of their ego and their personality and will and stuff is like still there. Because she
Yeah.
tells there could be just some like just part of her personality in there. Like it probably made her feel better to say it out loud and tell Altus to do it, but like because he used to be royalty, so it's like it's probably fun to command, the body of a prince, and everyone sees it. So look at me, I'm powerful. But like
Hmm.
Amber or whatever is just, I mean, she was a fucking a knight or whatever, but
Yeah.
yeah, I don't
It's
know.
also interesting that Elstree has this conversation with Helen about like how like it's like, hey man, like you should learn to interact with people without harming them, you know, and then that kind of culminates into this last point that she makes, like, yo, if you keep doing this shit, like you'll reap what you've sown one day, like basically saying like, yo, karma's gonna like come fuck you up if you don't chill the fuck out. And it's like, bro, how can you say shit like that when, you know, you're out here, you know, commanding, you know, your generals to kill swaths of people. Like it just reconfirms the idea that even though like these are villains that we have come to, you know, I don't know about hate or whatever, but it's like we know that we need these niggas to die because of everything that they've shown us so far in regards to the conflicts with the protagonists in this story. So we know we want them taken down. But like this just reconfirms like the outlook that they have, that they, Elstree doesn't see any wrongdoing in what she's doing. Like she thinks that this is all for the greater good to a certain degree, or, you know, to protect the people that she like respects or loves or works for
Yeah.
or whatever. And even though they're committing, you know, war crimes or atrocities or whatever, like she genuinely thinks that she's the good guy. Otherwise, this would be kind of like an ironic statement of hers to be like, yo, karma's gonna get you if you don't chill. It's like, bitch, karma's coming for you too.
Yeah, you got a
So like
manhunt.
you're tripping
You
too.
hired an army of assassins to kill a fucking 6-year-old.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? So it's just, I don't know. It's just good stuff, man.
Yeah.
This is good eats.
So like I feel like Centuria is a type of manga where the villains won't be like redeemed in the end. Like I don't see Elstree like you know getting a coming to God moment and being like, oh wow, you know I actually decide not to do this. I feel like she, you know, for this series to end, she would die. But like
Yeah.
I always wonder like who gets the kill. But I also feel like in Shonen, I mean, I could be wrong. If people can call me out in the comments, you can, you know, let me know too. But like, I always wonder like who gets the kill. And so, since it's a woman, I feel like it wouldn't really. I don't know. Like, I just don't see them having like Julian punch a hole through her chest. I can see it being like
Right.
Diana, or like I can see betrayal. I feel like betrayals work. So like, if Arcos were to
I
kill
think
her,
Elstree's gonna I think Elstree's gonna kill Helm for sure eventually.
okay. So I
Yeah,
was,
I think that this chapter kind of really sealed that idea for me, because I can see Helm eventually reanimating maybe someone else she like cares about a
mm,
great deal that we find out or something like that, and makes a puppet out of someone that Elshrie's like, yo, not this person, bro. And Helen's
yeah.
just like, ah, bitch, shut up. I'm doing what I want.
I
And like
can
type shit.
I can see Elstree having some kind of like way to maybe break the like control she has over somebody. So maybe like while Helm is, you know, she's thinking she's secure, maybe sleep at night or whatever, and she's like, I got my you know my fucking bodyguards or whatever. I got Arcos, Altis, and Amber, and you know whoever else. And it's like Elstree probably figured out a way to like hack into their system and free them or whatever. And it's like kill her and like you can go do whatever your body won't like return to ash or whatever when you do it. But like I can see something like that, and being like you said, she maybe she does something that pushes the line, you know, goes too far, and it's like even I can't, you know, I'm a son of a bitch, but even I can't, you know, fucking forgive you for bringing back, you know, my brother or whatever type shit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I'm just like Helm, I feel like she's gonna definitely die, probably either from Elstree or from like the hands of one of the people that she resurrects. But Elstree, I feel like has to die. Like I can't see Julian like punching a hole through. I feel like she like women get killed by women, or like women get
Yeah.
killed like in accidents, or women get killed by like like she could become something. Like she could become a fucking monster, and then it makes sense for a guy to kill her. Maybe it don't have
I
the
see
like.
what you're saying.
Yeah, I could be tripping, but like I don't know. Maybe either Elstree or she becomes like a fucking monster, and it doesn't
Bro,
matter, or like
Diane's about to kill Elstree, bro.
yeah, she slits her throat and is just like nothing in an
Or
alley.
TT.
Yeah,
Or
TT.
TT.
Yeah,
It's
I can
either
see that.
Diana or TT kills Elstree.
I can see that. Or like they 2v1 her. Like she thinks she's like she's running and she like ends up in an alley somewhere and it's TT versus Elstree, and then like she thinks she's got the upper hand and Diana comes like fucking flying in and slits her throat or some shit.
Dude, that'd be fucking wild.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm
Yeah, the scene with fucking Zana too, back when we switched perspectives
mhm.
to the Julian team. Fucking, because like it was getting towards the end of the chapter, and I'm like, okay, so we switched perspectives here, and they're literally just chilling and hanging out and talking to each other. Like, what is it leading towards for this cliffhanger? And I had completely forgotten about this book that the witch gave Diana. What do we think is up with that?
Yeah, probably something, some fucking witch Bible, and there's probably going to be a map in there telling her to come to, their wicked city or whatever it was called, like Ostradoma or some shit. I forget what the name of it was. Come to
What if
their.
there's like fucking witch spells or some shit in here, and fucking Diana's gonna be some kind of spellcaster?
Yeah, I'm just ready, and hopefully, I'm just hoping that we get to, like I was saying before, and when Lucas, Julian first met Lucas, and I was like thinking that they were gonna kind of like conflict on things. Like I feel like if there's spells in there, like maybe Julian would probably like, nah, she, I don't want her fucking with that, and then Lucas being like, yo, she's got to protect herself, and then everybody's against. I can see everybody being against Julian, or maybe Julian. I mean, Julian knows what the fuck is up. Like at the same time, it feels crazy to think that he would like not want her to know how to defend herself. But I want there to be some kind of like conflict between the characters in the party. Like not something long lasting. They don't have to they don't have to kill Lucas, but like I want there to be a little squabble where it's like they disagree over how like TT should be not TT but Diane should be raised or whatever because she's fucking like 6. So I just think that'd be interesting, especially if this is like some witch power, and she's like, "I really want to do it," and he's like, "No, he's the grumpy dad that doesn't want her, riding a bicycle without training wheels or whatever. Wait till you're older, then I'll teach you magic or some shit."
Type shit, yeah.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's definitely gonna be something.
Or
wicked.
maybe that's how TT becomes like a more worthy combatant. She's like, "Fuck it, like I'ma learn these spells."
Yeah. And it's like they sneak and do it like when Julian sleep or whatever, like TT and Diana, but like TT is the one that actually like does. TT does it like as an outwardly known thing. Like she's like, I'll do it or whatever, so don't worry about it. And then like Diana comes to TT like after everybody's asleep to like learn about it or whatever. I can see something.
I can see that too.
Yeah, that'd be cool. But
that'd be fucking dope. But yeah, there's definitely a map in there. I really like that you said that. Like, here's how you find, where we want you to come or whatever. That makes a lot of sense.
Yeah, a map and probably like it looks thick. It looks definitely like a book. So a map, some fucking maybe some tools like a knife or something. Like those fucking like I don't know fucking belts, like a fucking utility belt or something, or maybe just a book, some kind of grimoire.
Yo, utility belt.
Yeah, fucking utility belt with like fucking silver bullets, a fucking wooden stake, fucking silver dagger, fucking shit to kill, all kinds of stuff. Just load her up some pixie dust, fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, bunch of shit. But realistically, it's probably some spells and a map.
Yeah, I'm with it though.
Yeah. Be cool if it's something different than like a regular like paper map. Like they open it up and it's like a Ouija board or something, and like you fuck with it and it like shows her where to go. Something like like a log pose is like it's a compass or whatever.
Yeah.
Not just a paper map. Do something unique with it. I think that'd be good.
Yeah. Need that.
Yeah. But yeah, I guess Zana's with the gang, so she's rolling with them. So their squad's getting thicker.
Yes, sir. Wait, does she still have her tail? Yeah, she does.
Does she? Yeah. So yeah, so they got.
That's got to be so crazy to just see walking around somewhere.
Yeah. I want scenes where like Diana is just like walking behind her and like trying to like swipe at the tail or something, and she's like thinking that Zana's not looking, but she's dodging Diane's like swipes or whatever. We need some more moments like that.
Nah, God, yeah, she's got these gambit eyes too. It's like what race is she? Like I need more lore.
Yeah, for real. And like I can't remember. I feel like they talked about the clan, her like people in a chapter earlier before. So there might have been something that explained the eyes, because I feel like it might have been something like she had to like take up a mantle of like black-eyed niggas or something. I don't know.
Black-eyed peas.
Yeah, let us know in the comments. But yeah. I mean, there's a lot of people now for them to train and spar with. They got like options, so like Julian and Lucas don't have to like just box with each other. Like they can now, Julian can practice with Lacrima or practice with Zana or whatever.
Yeah,
all kinds of shit.
Need TT to start sparring though.
Yeah, get TT in the fucking field, please, man. Fucking give her a slingshot or something.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, but I'm squeezed out. You got anything else for this one?
I'm also squeezy.
All right, that's going to do it for Centuria, Chapter 73, Baseless Guilt. Now jumping into Dandadan, Chapter 217, The Ogre Club, and gotta say, yeah, I like the chapter. Obviously, nobody expected me to not like it, but I don't know. I don't know what I was expecting here. It was cool. I like that the alien came through. Was not expecting her to be the one to show up. I think we talked about it last week. What happened with the whistle or whatever? Me, Traffy, and Weeb, and we were kind of like, theorizing what would happen, and none of us were fucking right. Just like Chainsaw Man, you can't predict shit. Dandadan, you can't predict shit. So she blows the fucking.
Nah, seriously.
She blows the stranger danger whistle, and the fucking. What's this thing called? Callian or whatever. What's the alien called?
Not Callian, isn't that Modulo?
Yeah, but they called it. They said its name in this series too. The Serpo did.
Oh yeah. No, I think it's in this chapter. They were like, yo, this is a something combatant.
Yeah.
A Kerr combatant.
Yeah, okay. I was about to say Panzerkunst. Okay. So, yeah, the fucking...
Panzerkunst, bro. Yeah. Oh, my God.
Yeah, so the fucking Kerr alien or whatever. So she's here, and she's kicking fucking Serpo ass. This is fucking fun and funny because, like, she fucking hates these niggas. And so fucking... I was about to call him Sir William. Fucking Saint Germain basically tricks her into like helping them fucking fight whatever like would come their way, and it's just fun. Fucking way of handling this conflict, but still got to deal with Mummy Man, and he's got the moves, I guess. What you think about this one?
I think it's really like this is just like I don't know whatever. God, how do I even say this? Like, whenever the what is this space called that they're in?
The awesome zone, yeah.
Yeah, the awesome zone. But it's like that. They've gone into this kind of space like a million times in the series, and I can't remember like the official name for we've talked about it on the show. Why am I blanking on the name of?
No, they call it the awesome zone.
When they go, every time.
They say it here, and they said it like when the Serpo do it. They usually say something.
Say the awesome zone.
Yeah, they said it multiple times.
There's another term though, like for like when they were in the airplane and they're fighting the Sharknado, they were in something space.
I think
empty space, negative space.
Yeah, I feel like they might have told. I think they told. Vamola like, hey, put us in fucking bleep blap space, and she was like, okay, on it. I think there was something that they said. What the fuck? I can't remember what it was because I don't think anyone other than the Serpo have ever referred to it as the awesome zone, but they have definitely. This is like their third time calling it the awesome zone in series.
Okay, all right. Anyway, yeah, this is just like Dandadan, like at peak Dandadan like fashion. You know what I'm saying? Like you have like an army of Serpoians with like a fucking mummy wrapped sword wielder on a bicycle, like, and they're trying to run away from it, and then it creates these like pitfalls for everything that's not white or anything that's like black becomes like a bottomless pit or some shit. It's like, bro, how do you think of this shit? Like, what is this fight, bro?
Floor is lava.
The floor is lava. The floor is a bottomless pit.
Yeah, this is a tough fight, and dude's just riding on his toilet paper. Yeah. That's nuts.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, it's like, and there's no explanation for like why things happen the way that they do. Oh, well, I mean, the Serpoians are coming in. It's like, yo, when there's three of us, it's the awesome zone, and three of us together can shoot this energy out or whatever. But there's just like, I just want to know more of the rules.
Yeah.
Like for why things happen the way that they do. But the choreography is dope. Okaroon, like using the ogre club, I think it's tight how he can channel his spiritual energy into it to give it, I would assume, different shapes over time. You know what I mean? Like it takes the shape that it does now in this fight, but as he gets better with it, I could see it becoming bigger or having a different design for like certain things or certain scenarios and whatnot. It's cool that it's kind of acting as like a sword in this situation. Maybe it's because his enemy has a sword,
Yeah.
and so like this is just like, the form that Okrun feels like it needs to take in order to deal with the current enemy at hand or whatever. Because
Yeah.
it's literally just a stick until you put spiritual energy into it, and then it takes a certain spiritual energy form. I want to assume that depending on the opponent or whatever Okrun feels like he needs at the time, it can take different shapes, and I'm excited to see if that's the case in future conflicts.
Yeah, last week I was saying that like I think it would be cool if he, instead of it doing the super obvious thing and just being a melee sword lightsaber or whatever, what if he, being a nerd, decides to like beam sword it, like maybe like with this guy riding all the way down the street or whatever, he fires like beams of light at him or something, and it's like it could, like you were saying, he could possibly change it. It might not have to just be a sword. Like it could maybe turn into a shield or something. I could see this being a situation where it's kind of like Deku, finally realizing that he's got legs after punching for 90 chapters. Like Deku could like, decide to turn this thing into, he could maybe use it like how Kenta uses nano skin potentially. Like he could,
Yeah,
sky's probably the limit with this.
yeah, it's like the yokai version or the more occult, like supernatural version of like nanoskin, where like the nanoskin is like the sci-fi like alien tech,
Yeah.
and then this thing like operates on the same principles, but the supernatural version. I can definitely see him making a shield out of this too.
Yeah, for sure. Especially like while the enemy is like fucking pelting them with attacks and he's like trying to defend Momo. It's like I can see a shield for
Right.
sure. And like I feel like somewhere in this chapter it seemed like Momo was kind of like it felt like Momo was about to go like, no, I'm gonna defend you or something. I'm trying to find it because he
Bro, imagine
was,
Ogre Club armor.
yeah, bro, like Susano or whatever, Susano,
Yeah,
fucking,
Susano, yeah.
yeah, that'd be nuts. Like and like a lot of the fights end up being learning experiences or whatever, so something that they can learn from and incorporate into their own fighting style. So like I can see him finding a way to incorporate something from this battle into the next one, being able to do more with this sword, maybe because in the end, the fucking arm after he slices it and it unravels and then whirls around and stabs him. So maybe he can like make his ogre club sword kind of go in a fucking right angle or something. So like when he slashes at somebody, it fucking makes a left turn instead of just the opponent
Yo,
dodging it.
yeah. If they dodge, then it can like take a right and like hit
Yeah,
them anyway.
yeah, just like
Yo,
you thought you dodged, but like the fucking sword just like fucking made an elbow and punched him or something. Um,
bro, I need it to like be a gun sometimes too. Like I'm like imagining like the Needler from Halo.
Yeah, I need some kind of projectile just cause like wizardry or whatever. I need him to just be the nerd, turn into Harry Potter for like a second. Yeah,
Nah, on God.
I love that. I feel like we were talking about it. I think back when he was training, I feel like I said something like, I wonder if we're gonna see these moves that he's using like in this training regiment, like in combat, like when he was like wiping up and down on the windows and running the like rag on the floor, and then he does like he's using,
Yeah, no, that's really tight. It's
yeah,
very it's giving like Karate Kid.
yeah,
It's giving like wax on, wax off. Like
exactly.
I feel like we see this kind of shit a lot in like Asian fiction.
Yeah. Like the
Yeah.
training that you don't realize that the fucking movements that you
The
make while
mundane,
training.
like, yeah,
Yeah.
the mundane everyday, like seemingly pointless, like, fucking household chores training that you're doing actually comes into play in combat eventually.
Yeah, and then the sensei is like, "Yeah, I told you do those things," and they act like they knew that like this very moment was gonna come up. Like I,
Like, you never know, you might fight like a sarcophagus mummy on a bicycle with a katana one day, like,
yeah, it's like I knew it was gonna happen, man. Yeah, nah, this is
I'm just like picturing the Mr. Miyagi gif where he's like smiling and nodding.
yeah,
Oh.
it's good stuff though. I wonder
Yeah, he
like,
slices the arm of the mummy off, and I was like, let's fucking go. And then the mummy, like, reconnects the arm with the bandages. I'm like, of course, nigga. God
yeah,
damn it. Obviously, he can do that. And then uses it to extend the arm with the katana into Okarun's chest. I was like, oh no. I was like, I didn't know. I thought it was just gonna go back to normal and they were gonna
Same.
start boxing again.
He's like, nope, got your lip, got your nose. Yeah. I wonder though, like this feels like a shallow cut. Like I feel like the next chapter is gonna open up with Okaru going like, this ain't enough. Like he didn't have enough like wind up on the attack for it to like really do like
Yeah, it's
crazy
like there's not
damage.
enough momentum.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's not enough like yeah, and it's coming from like a weird angle, and yeah, there's not like yeah,
Yeah, like it
it's
probably
not.
punctured him. You know, he's bleeding, but I don't think this is gonna be anything life threatening or even close. Like he'll probably fuck around and have like a fucking something in his shirt or something to block the bleed or something stupid.
Something like, or nah, because Okarun's kind of hard body now. He might just flex them titties and shoot that sword right out. Like, nah, you're
True,
gonna need more than that, mummy man.
that's
That would
true.
be so.
He just catch the bleed in his fucking pecs. Yeah,
On some Zorro shit.
yeah. He just
The mummy's like,
stands
I
up.
can't pull it out.
It's like, what is this? What's under your shirt? 6-pack abs. And then Momo was like, okay, I'm fucking with it. I like this guy.
Bro, god damn it, man. Dude, I wonder if like end of series like Okarun is gonna completely lose this like more timid, like less confident like area of his personality and he goes from like Usopp to Yasop by the end of the
Hell no.
series.
Have you seen a Red Parasite, the Maxim?
Yeah, dude, a long time ago.
Yeah, that reminded me of the main character, Shinichi or whatever, because he starts off as like a nerd or whatever, but as he, as he
Gets used to Migi.
yeah,
Yeah.
gets used to Migi or whatever, he becomes like a fucking chat. And I low key don't want him to become that. Like I do want him to become more confident, but I don't want him to go
Yeah, he
from
still gotta stay Okarun. Yeah, he's
yeah,
still gotta be nerdy, but like
yeah,
yeah, but just like a more confident,
yeah,
like
yeah.
raw tax nerdy.
Like
Yeah.
I would like it. Like it'd be cool if he still has the personality, but he's like buff, and it like people are freaked out by him, but like they're looking and they're asking him like, why aren't you throwing your weight around, bro? Like you're kind of swole. Like why are you like apologizing and fucking like asking for why you say please and thank you? Just take stuff when you want it, because like you look like a menace. Like, but he's just like, nope,
Right.
that's not who I am.
Bruh.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah, and
So
it's tight that like, this kind of happens while Okarun and Momo are kind of like arguing about, the existence of aliens and ghosts and whatnot. It's like, okay, well here it is in 4K, like HD, like direct TV, like in your face, and he's protecting her. So like she's going to, even though she doesn't have her memories, like after something like this, she's going to fall back in love with him. Like, even if this is like who she is now, and she will obviously get her memories back eventually, but I think it's cool how she's going to fall in love with him like all over again before that.
yeah, and at the very least, she wasn't like trusting him and the gang for like a minute or whatever, but like at the very least after this, she'll like trust Okarun, like because he straight up told her like, yeah, I love you or whatever, but like she doesn't remember anything, so I don't remember what she said. I'm trying to flip back or whatever after he said that. He's like, yeah, I love you, and yeah, I said it. I don't regret it or whatever Yuji said. I totally love you.
Whatever Yuji said, you're an
idiot. Yeah, I said it, and I ain't taking it back. Put him on the stand, yeah.
Oh, fuck.
Okay, so yeah, she didn't really react to the "I love you" thing. She just kind of,
Whatever, weirdo.
yeah. Well, she was like, "How come you could say it like so easily?" And he was just like, "Just cause." And then they started arguing
It
and
wasn't
wrestling.
easy. It took me 200 chapters to say this shit to you.
Yeah. You don't even like it. Don't even hit the same. Yeah, like.
Yeah.
So I can see her at least like feeling more comfortable. Like he said he loved me, and then he fought to protect me, and I couldn't defend myself, and it was mad freaky aliens, and aliens like personally came and was like, I like the Kerr alien was like, I'd rather kill you guys, and she was, still. Yeah, well, Momo was like, we're totally friendly. How come you want to kill us?
Yeah.
But
And it's like I love how like the situation with the Kerr combatant and Saint Germain. It's like, if her motivations are to run her get back with Okarun, and like sure we see the flashback and it's like, yo, give me a suit, and he's like, okay, I'll give you a suit, but you have to do this. And she's like, okay, fine, I'll do it. But it's like then the whistle is blown and it's your biggest op that you have to go protect. Like Nigga, I don't know, bro. Like, I feel like I might be on some like, yeah, I know what I said, but fuck this nigga, and how you gonna take the suit back? And well, I guess Saint Germain is stronger than her, and she knows
Yeah,
that. So
that and she,
if she doesn't keep her promise, then he can just be like, bitch, give me that suit back, and
yeah,
you're out of this bakery. Now what? Like,
yeah.
yeah,
She's
yeah,
also
okay,
probably
okay.
like, honor bound. Like she probably just can't,
Yeah, true.
she can't go against her word, and he promised to give
Yeah,
her like a better suit or whatever. So it's like I
yeah,
gotta
I love
fucking
that.
do this.
Yeah, that's good. Then that's really good for her character then. But I just remember, I just like I'm picturing this in like I don't know, like any other series where like it's like a villain or an antagonist. Like, man, fuck that promise, nigga. My ops are outside.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, yeah,
So I wonder though how she feels about like Okarun, like if it is kind of like a warrior spirit thing. Like, does she want? Would she be down with just killing him right here, or like would she want him to have powers first? Because I'm pretty sure she remembers. Like
she
she knows
got
he doesn't.
whooped. She got
Yeah,
whooped while he had powers last time. Yeah.
yeah. But then remember her Gigi, not Gigi, but Okarun and
Oh
Taka
yeah,
and Kenta.
Kenta. Yeah, he
Yeah,
didn't have. Yeah, he had like a fucking nano skin,
yeah,
like makeshift slapdash armor last time. Yeah,
yeah. So he didn't.
and she still got her buns pressed, bro.
Yeah. So it's like, how does she? I guess she doesn't care because it's like she fought him when he.
Yeah.
Well, she ain't know he ain't had powers at that time, but now she should know.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because he
I
didn't
mean,
use
he's
him.
just had a different kit every time they've kind of like
Yeah.
interacted with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, so she probably thinks that he's just like holding back because the first time he had the turbo granny powers, the second time he was fighting using Kitsa's nano skin teamwork,
And
and
now
now
he's
he's
got the ogre
lightsaber.
club.
Yeah,
Yeah. Like, bro, what is this nigga on? Like, how
yeah,
much shit you got,
yeah.
bro?
Like, what the fuck is this nigga's class? You're like, are you a warrior? Are you a fucking rogue species? Are you a mate? What is this nigga? How is he switching classes? Nigga changing specs on the fly, bro. Like, is this
A
the same
renaissance.
person? Bro, for real. Nigga, jack of all trades, for real. But you think something's gonna be you think something's gonna be inside this mummy man, like something like a little guy fucking controlling the
Yeah,
body?
I need him to take off the King Tut helmet, and I need to see that's what I'm wondering. Like, where did they get this nigga, bro? Because it's like some of the like alien designs, I'm like, okay, like yeah, like that's obviously an alien, but like this doesn't seem alien to me. It seems like more like occult, like supernatural, like mummy mysticism, like not sci-fi. You know what I
So
mean? So it's like,
so there was like 3 chapters ago when this whole encounter started. Momo's friends, I forget their names, like Miku and Ko or something. They took Okarun
oh
and Momo on a little date and ditched them. So they took them to the
yeah,
museum and they were looking at like the mummy exhibit. And then like
that's
as soon as they
fucked.
leave, this shit happens. So it's like,
Yo, that's so right.
yeah, it's like, are they like reanimating the mummy or is this just a coincidence? Because the Serpo usually hire niggas. Like the Serpo,
Right.
like Peeny Weenie was like a nigga that they
Teeny
hired.
weeny, yeah, the
Yeah,
Loch Ness monster.
yeah. But it's just like it's all coincidence because like during that arc, like right before the Loch Ness, before Peeny Weenie like appeared in the school, like they were looking at like mantis shrimps or whatever. Like they were studying like something in class, like they were talking about shrimps or something, and then like 5 minutes later, Awesome Zone and like they're fighting Peeny Weenie and he's mantis shrimping and stuff, and it's like the same thing happened here. It's
Yeah.
like, are the aliens like fucking seeing the future or something? Like, are they like, oh, they going to the museum? Let's call up a mummy nigga. Like, what's happening? Is it
I
just
don't even
coincidence?
know, bro.
Like,
Yeah.
is this
That's a good
coincidence? Yeah.
question, dude.
Interesting. But yeah, she blew the fucking whistle, and like I was
Blow
like,
the
yeah, that shit
whistles.
ain't gonna do shit. Mr.
Yeah.
Driss. Yeah, like they hired this nigga. He called him
Yeah,
Mr.
he's got a name,
Driss.
Mr. Driss.
Yeah. Why are you
What's
dawdling?
up with that? Yeah, what's up with that? And how is he dawdling even?
Yeah. If it's a problem because you not use a different body. Yeah, so he can definitely swap bodies and do different shit. This was last week's chapter.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, interesting shit, man.
Yeah, I'm thinking that this stab ain't too deep. It's not gonna be nothing super major, but
Yeah, it's actually not that deep this time.
Yeah. I was I was wondering. I was like, how they gonna beat this thing? And then I saw the like fucking finger dick on the mummy's forehead, and I was like, oh, they gonna cut that off. And I didn't realize.
Finger
See,
dick.
yeah, he's got like the fucking the horn, and the horn is always the weakness for fucking monsters with horns. But they cut his horn. Okarun cuts his horn off, and then
Oh yeah.
yeah, and that doesn't stop him. So I don't know what the fucking how you stop this guy. I guess just
Oh, he
Tasmanian
sliced
devil
off
him.
some of his fucking chin too.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have the Tasmanian devil his fucking toilet paper and unravel him completely, and it's just gonna be a little skinny alien in there. Yeah,
Nah, I
paladin.
need it. I need to see what's underneath the fucking King Tut helmet,
What's,
bro.
what's in the box?
What's in the box?
Yeah, but I think I'm squeezed out for this one. You got anything else?
Oh no, I'm good, man. Great chapter though.
Okay. That's gonna do it for Dandadan chapter 217, the Ogre Club. Ogre. Now jumping into Shangri-La Frontier, chapter 244, the snake devouring out and out hatred. I don't know if I'm supposed to read that, the snake devouring out and out hatred or whatever, but we
I
here,
think it
baby.
is out and out.
Out
Yeah.
and out, yeah. So this was a chapter. I gotta say, you weren't here last week, but I think last week I was saying I'm not really locked into this fight so far. I mean, it's cool, but
Yeah.
I haven't been personally like into this one, and I feel like I've been like that for a couple.
It felt pretty yeah, it felt pretty basic and like not like living up to the hype of the setup until
Yeah,
the end of this chapter.
yeah. I think with the end, like when I saw the final page of the chapter, I did go and tweet and was like, okay, we got money now. But like, I felt the
Yeah.
same way with Katarna. Like in the beginning, like not in the beginning, but Katarna was like a 3 or 4 stage fight. So when they were fighting Katarna, before it entered its like final like humanoid form. And when it was like doing all the stuff with like runes and stuff, and it was like I couldn't really tell what was going on, so I didn't really enjoy the fight so much. I like Wazamon all the way through, and I'm pretty
Yeah.
sure I never disliked the Lycaon fight. So I think it was just Katarna and like Crystal Scorpions that didn't have me all the way, but like this fight too. And I mean, I guess it's fine because it's like a clone. It wasn't meant to be like the main fight, but I was just wondering, like, oh yeah, he's fighting a clone, but like, at what point does this become, actually battling the Colossi? And I guess we got the answer here. So it shows
Yeah.
up in the end, and it's got a humanoid form, which low key, I don't want that to be the case with like all of them. I remember like a long time ago we were talking about like what if Lycaon has like a humanoid form, and I don't want them all to like beep, 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 morph into like humanoids or whatever.
Right.
But like, I don't know how I feel
I'm
about
pretty
this
sure
one
when it comes to the dragons, like we'll be fighting straight up dragons the whole time.
for sure.
Hmm.
I mean, and even with like Golden Ine or whatever, like if it's a girl, like a humanoid girl, and the dragon at all times, not dragon, but this like snake at all times, and I'd be cool with that. Like if it is a 2v1 fight, because every other um actual Colossi battle has been like straight 1-on-1 besides Lycaon, but that was a clone of Lycaon, not like two different entities.
Right.
I guess Wazamon was kind of like that too, where they dealt with the mount, but like this feels like more personal. Like the snake and the girl, they that this is probably her life long companion, her mother or something like that. So I'm feeling it so far based on what I see of the character that appears at the end. But for a while I wasn't really like connecting or being drawn into this fight personally. How you feel about it?
Yeah. I'm pretty much right there with you. I was though since the start of this fight, when it was just the snake with the arm sticking out of its mouth, and then eventually it goes into this more humanoid, slimy poison, body that he's been fighting for the last couple of chapters. Like I've been thinking to myself, like, okay, but when is it gonna do the thing that we know Shangri-La Frontier can do? You know what I mean? Like going back to the Katarnid fight, like you said, like in the first couple of stages, you're just like, okay, yeah, these are like obstacles more than like a boss fight. You know what I mean? Like we have to achieve this objective here and this objective there, but it doesn't actually feel like it's living up to the hype of the setup until oh boom, then you start getting all of the crazy poetic narration from Katarnid, like leading into the humanoid form, and it just makes everything more cinematic and like more epic. And then
Yeah.
the final fight of Katarnid is when we're like, okay, now it's doing the thing. And that's kind of how I've been with this fight, where it's like, okay, this is the first part, then it's going to go to the second part, and we're not really going to be like encapsulated or captivated or moved by what we're seeing in this conflict until we get to like what the last page is kind of setting up for us for moving forward. So right there with you. Now that this last page has me really excited for the rest of this conflict, just like it did with the Katarnid raid.
Yeah. Yeah, and so far the designs are
And
cool from what we can see.
yeah, and it's really tight that he's dipping into the Satan skill book,
Yes,
like with
sir.
the gold sheen, the gold sheen version of the combined moon blades. Seeing that shit was so fucking hype, bro. The page where it's like him readying the EI slash Hayakaze with the fucking vestige of Wazaimon behind him, bro. That shit gave me goosebumps, bro. I
Yeah.
was like, yes.
Yeah,
And
I
I
need to
love
see that
how
animated.
Wazaimon stays relevant throughout the series, like regularly referenced. Like you could tell that like Wazaimon was this nigga's Toji.
Yeah, bro. When you were done, I was gonna say that. I was gonna say it felt like the Toji of the series. Like that nigga, he was felt, bro. Like they felt Wazama, and we haven't gotten like an update on the order, but I'm pretty sure they said Wazama was supposed to be like the fifth one they took down. I don't know when Golden
Right.
Ine was, what number Golden Ine was, but yeah, Wazama supposed to be a real deal, yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, this shit was hard, and him like going like him talking about like the deep coding and like doing this shit to like boost the draw speed for his weapon, and then like going 11 hazard like even more. So it's like
Yeah.
it's like he took that shit even further beyond Super Saiyan, yeah. Like the nigga went crazy.
Eclipsed Vorpal. Wait, what is Eclipsed Vorpal again? Because he activates Levin Hazard, then activates Eclipse Vorpal, and then goes into Hayakaze. Like, nigga, you probably didn't even need to do all that,
yeah.
bro.
I have no idea what the Eclipse Vorpal is, but like, yeah, he's definitely stunting right now.
Yeah, bro.
I just know this shit gonna go crazy when it's animated, especially with the
Yes.
fucking with the Hayakaze or whatever. Like, they went nuts with the fucking Wazamon fight animation, so this gonna go crazy. People gonna be screaming in the fucking rafters when they see this shit.
Nah, for real. I can't wait to watch the live reactions for that.
Yeah, but yeah, last week I was like, why doesn't he just let the bitch? Because he wants to consume it. He wants to get this poison. I was like, why he don't just let the bitch slash his chest? But then they were like, because there's a risk of him getting fucking one shot. And I was like, oh yeah, I didn't even think about that. And then he had to like respawn and run back to the front lines. By that time, all the fucking rabbits are probably wiped out. But
Yeah.
so he found a way around that, and it was fucking cutting her sword in half by like solidifying it with his own and some shit. So that was dope.
Yeah, that's the gold sheen.
Yeah.
The gold sheen moonblade combination. That's like the ability that it gets when it's in that form, apparently, to where anything that it crits can be, itemized.
Yeah. So I like that. That's a good way to get that tool or whatever. The poison, but I can't remember what the cloak does. Like he throws on the cloak right as he's like thinking he's like I gotta get that shit and I gotta like teleport out of here or whatever. But Inventoria isn't the fucking cloak. I gotta go back and look and see what the cloak does because I cannot remember.
What's the name of it? Do you remember the name of the cloak?
Hell no.
Hold on, Shangri-La Frontier cloak. The Lapistella cloak. Oh yeah, you can load that's right. You can load a spell into it.
Okay.
Right?
I remember that being a
this
thing.
allows it to cast a preset magic spell instantly by using the wearer's available magic force.
Okay, so maybe that's he preloaded teleport because he throws it on and then he uses a teleport.
Right.
So I guess he used instead of Inventoria, because he wanted to get the fucking item but not go into Inventoria and have it risk being crushed. So he throws on the cloak, uses the teleport, probably grabs the item, and then he's like still there and not like inside Inventoria. So
Because
then
he was
he'll,
also trying to dodge the damage too.
yeah,
Yeah.
okay. So I see. That makes sense. But yeah, the fucking she is smacking the shit out of this fucking clone, just beating her around the fucking room with this fucking snake tail. Like she got hit a couple times by this fucking tail.
Right. Thud.
The clone got fucking thrashed.
Yeah. Yeah. A lot of thuds going on there.
Yeah, it seems pretty durable though. Like it took a lot of hits. I feel like, and like I don't know. We don't see it dead. So I wonder like if it's dead or if it's gonna get back up and be like, what the fuck was that? But so far, it's pretty much only just said
Yeah.
like
So this is
die.
the actual. This is the actual gold honey nay now. Like the clone was the thing he's been fighting for the last couple of
Yeah,
chapters, and now this is the real one. Okay.
yeah, I think so. That's what I think they're trying to imply here. But like, which one is it? The girl? Is it
I
the
think it's the
snake?
girl, and then like this big snake is like her Drogon or some shit.
Okay, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. I can't wait to see what the deal is with them.
Bro, I went to like I read this chapter like when it came out, and then like I'm getting ready for the episode tonight, and I'm like, yo, is there new Shangri-La? I need to see what the and then there's just no new Shangri-La. But it's tomorrow, right?
Should be, yeah, unless there's a break. I don't think there will be.
Please no.
Yeah, no, I need to see what's up with this. I would be so pissed. Like, imagine he did actually like teleport to like inventory, like he's not there, and then he doesn't even know that this happened. Like he just got out of there and doesn't know that like this character appeared, and then like by the time he comes back, they're gone.
Yo,
And we
that'd
just
be
don't.
fucking
We don't get any
yeah,
more of
that'd
this character for like 5 chapters.
be
How'd you weren't here? How'd you feel about the person that the other rabbit was going to grab being Cyger Zero?
Bro, I was so mad because I wanted
Bruh.
it to be Sylvie.
Yeah, I was mad too. Yeah,
Oh, I like it's fine that it's fucking Stagger Zero. Like it makes sense, I guess. But like, I just want Sylvie in the game, man. That would have been so hype. Like not just because of like I called it purposes, but like I just want her in the game, bro. Like I
yeah.
need her to be a character, like a regular character in the series again. She's so good.
That just means they're saving her for a better moment, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah,
But like it better actually be better because like bro, the idea of like her pulling up to this like had me like shivering. I was like, yo, please, 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 this is perfect.
yeah,
So it's got to be something even more perfect than this.
yeah. That just means that like there's just more to do and like because like this arc, if they're already about to fight, the colossi, like there's still other stuff. Like there's the whole battle going on with the rabbits, and like there's, like what is Saiga Zero gonna do, and what is Kane Akitsu gonna do? Like are they gonna come and join him against this colossi? But like there's the whole like the part where the rabbit Edward's like you should stay back because like you might get hurt, so it's like the threat of a bunny dying, but like it feels like some things might be out of place unless they kind of like take a back seat to this and show like the next chapter just shows what like Edward and Akane Akitsu and them are doing, and we see
No,
like
we better not switch perspectives
yeah.
after this, bro. Please.
As much as I hate it, I feel like it might happen, and we kind of need it. If
It
like,
is the perfect time to
yeah,
switch perspectives, bro.
like if we're gonna see character development and moments for other characters, like now's the time. But like, what do they do now that Big Boss bitch is here? Like oh man, what if fucking Vash comes through and it's like Vash versus fucking Big Snake? Oh man, yeah.
Yo, I need Vash to get active. Like, we haven't seen Vash in combat yet, have we?
No.
We just seen him forge and talk, and that's all we've needed so far. But like, because any Vash scene is incredible. And I remember there was like a scene, however many chapters ago, where like there were no real characters around. It was literally just like Vash like talking to another NPC
Yeah, you saw it
about some
to
like lore shit.
yeah, you
And
saw it
it's
to the
like, what's
Dragon
the point of
Colossi.
that? That's not a cutscene for someone? Like these niggas are alive, bro. Like like why would you write like interactions like that
Yeah.
into the game knowing no real people are going to see it?
Yeah, no players for 100 miles, and then the NPCs still just going and doing stuff. It's like this
Yeah,
shit don't
I
got
mean
to be
that's
triggered.
tight, but yeah, like that's cool, but like yeah, like why? I don't know. It just seems like yeah,
Yeah, they'll explain it, I guess. Or I mean,
render.
these niggas are just alive.
Literally, bro. Like what if that's a crazy twist in that we get in the story to where like the AI like programming like ran away from the developers and they're like, yo, like are we ready to tell the world that like these characters are actually sentient?
I don't know how I feel about that, man, but like we definitely need more from the developers. We need to hear more because
Yeah.
like we haven't heard. We've seen a little bit. We get stuff from the devs like after Colossus beat or whatever. Excuse
Yeah.
me. We got something after Wazama was beat, and then after
After
Katana was
like
beat. Was it like I thought it was
oh, I
Katana.
don't actually. I guess I don't remember if it. Yeah, I know it's Katana. Maybe I'm just saying that
I think it was
that it
Katana.
was after Lycagon, but yeah,
And
no,
then
it was definitely Katana. Yeah,
they were talking about like they were talking about a lot of stuff that like it was very cryptic, and I need to know what some of that shit means because I feel like we still haven't seen any of the things that they were kind of like hinting at in that like last developer chapter. So it's like where is that? There's still so much stuff to see in this story,
bro,
basically.
I'm telling you, like this is gonna be 1,000 chapter John, bro. Like we have 11 Colossi, and then
Uh,
Bahamut.
seven colossi.
Oh, damn! This we're on the fourth one. Damn.
Yeah, but I mean, all of them haven't been beaten, and Katarn is repeatable, and Lycaon, was a
Hmm.
was a shadow clone or whatever. So like
Yep, yep.
we've only beaten two, but one of
Two.
them
Yeah.
is repeatable. So they might go in, we might see like fucking combat montages where they fight in Katarn again or something. But like Wazamon's the only one that's actually been beaten.
Yeah, because why would you say you can do it over and over again if you aren't going to do it at least a second time?
Yeah, yeah. Bring like a full raid so like a bunch of people can kind of get outfitted with gear and shit or
Hmm.
whatever. But yeah, I mean, there's definitely a lot. Like we have at least five Colossi left, and like you said, Bahamut, and then like there could be updates. So I mean, the
Yeah.
story is long. Like this shit's 900 chapters, unless some chapters are literally
In the
like
web novel, right?
yeah in the web novel. So unless some chapters are literally like a paragraph long, like I can't imagine they are
Hmm.
not far as fuck along in the story, and like
Yeah.
there's no way for anyone to tell unless they like read, I guess, Korean or whatever, because I think the translated chapters are only translated up to like 400 or something. So it's like even if you read the
Wow.
web novel as an English speaker, you are still 500 chapters behind.
Dude, holy shit.
Yeah, so it's like I do wonder, like, because they could have pulled a sword out online and just be playing like they could be playing a whole new game as the main game for like 200 chapters. We have no idea.
Bro, Korean niggas like that are caught up to the most current chapter of Shangri-La Frontier web novel have got to be feasting. Like imagine everything they know.
Yeah, I know that. I know it's big, based on like sales and stuff. Like it's the manga at least is like selling very well. I think is one of the top sellers. So it's like I can't imagine a lot of the people that read the manga don't also like in Japan. I can't imagine a lot of the like Japanese readers don't also go and fuck with like the web novel or whatever. So yeah, I
Right.
want to know what their like opinion is on the series other than like what we can read with the manga.
Oh wait, no. So I don't think the web novel is Korean. I think it's Japanese.
Okay, well yeah, even better.
Yeah, because the title is like Kusoge Hunter,
Yeah,
and
yeah, yeah,
so yeah.
yeah, yeah. So I wonder like what they how they feel about the web novel, or if it's just like they just fuck with the manga version. Hmm.
I don't know, man, but I need the next one now.
Yeah. So I don't know. I'm wondering, like, do you think this humanoid chick is gonna transform like into a snake or something, or she's just gonna stay humanoid?
It seems like she's like kind of like class wise, like almost like a summoner.
Okay.
You know what I mean? To where like she probably doesn't have any physical like moves of her own, and will just like control this big snake like from a distance on some like Pokemon trainer shit.
Yeah, I like that. Snake Charmer, fucking standing on
Yeah.
its head while it's swinging its tail around and shit.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But then Sunrocky's gonna be like, I'm just gonna go for her then, and like, dog, he's obviously got to be way faster than this snake, bro. Especially with Levin Hazard, like,
Yeah, I
probably
mean,
you probably just bounce right past this thing and go straight for her. But like, I don't know, her fighting style might be like you said, where she's just like attached to the snake as it fights, and the snake can easily, because it's obviously got like this helmet armor. Who knows how tough the actual body is? Like he was having a hard time like cutting through just this like clone's defenses. So
yeah.
like we can assume that this snake is a lot tougher than that.
And she's got
So
like
like it's
scales on her wrist and shit too, so she probably can enforce her body with like snake skin.
oh, I could see that too. Like, oh, that would be such a cool scene if he like finds a way to get past this big ass snake and get straight to her and like land a hit, but then it just like runs into scales. Like, bro, you didn't think I was butt naked, did you?
Butt naked is crazy. Yo, what if she stands up and she's like, 'cause I'm getting like little girl vibes, but like I low key feel like she might be an adult. So I'm just thinking now, like, what if she stands up, takes his cloak off, and she's just fucking bad as hell, like beautiful
Hey,
woman, yeah,
busty.
yeah, just like insanely beautiful fucking snake woman
Trying to
controlling
see what's
this.
up with them fucking scaly snake boobs.
Yeah, trying to see what them scales talking about.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm here
Are
for
we
it.
gonna be snake fuckers by the end of this, bro?
I mean, when this clone appeared, she had titties and butt out, so I was
That's
almost there.
true. That's true.
Yeah, I ain't too far from it.
You're sick, man.
Yeah, she pulling out. She reaching a fucking elbow to fucking chin. She's sticking that arm down her throat to grab blades, yo. So yeah, I ain't. You don't need that much space for me. Elbow to chin is crazy. I just need a little bit of room, yeah.
Oh no, not the snake. Gok 9000.
Yeah,
You're gonna pull your shit out. It's just gonna be like corrosive ass. You're just not gonna have a dick anymore.
worth yeah. If I die, I ain't gotta feel it for long. It's just murk me, baby. Get me out of this world. Yeah, this place sucks anyway.
Nah, because I need to see what the One Piece is.
Yeah, true. Yeah, I'm when I die, my kids gotta come and like read the new JoJo chapters and One Piece chapters at my grave. Yeah, so
Yeah,
I gotta get fucking updates at my tombstone. But
nah, for real.
yeah, we rambling now, so I think I might be
Yeah.
squeezed out. I just need more, because like I said, this fight specifically hasn't been doing it, but like I think
Mechanically, I think that there's a lot of like really tight shit happening
yeah,
in these last couple of chapters. You know what I mean? Like
yeah,
outside of like the really hype like moment in this one with Hayakaze, like everything that Sunraku has done to kind of try to figure out what's going on with this clone and how to get past like the obstacles presented has been really creative and really well done. But I think that now that we have this chapter's cliffhanger, we're gonna get really, really into the meat and potatoes of what this arc was always supposed to be about, and I'm
yeah.
just really excited about that. Yeah.
Yeah, mechanically, like you said, it is still banging. I just am not attached to this mob he's fighting. But I do
Yeah,
want to
it
say,
hasn't had the narrative oomph until like right now.
yeah, like
Yeah.
once the character comes and they start talking about that fucking what the way used to be, those who came before. Like once they start fucking mumbling and shit
Yeah.
and talking into my ears, like I read their words in my brain. Like once they start doing that, then I'm locked in. But like this shit's just been screaming die,
Yeah.
and I don't care about that. Yeah, it's Black Clover villain right now.
Yeah, now for real though, like once the all black dialogue bubbles show up and they start speaking like fucking like Toto in Shibuya Incident, the
Yeah.
sound of the shoja bells ring the impermanence of all things. Like that's when we know we're on deck, bro.
Yeah, we got them fucking Edgar Allan Beethoven ass fucking speeches, yeah.
Edgar Allan Beethoven.
Yeah. Yeah. Get
Oh,
that shit in here, yeah. But I do like the like Sunraku's like weapon? Because like I didn't notice it until like I'm just like as we're talking about it, I'm looking at it. He's got his hand like there's this like there's it's like a Y, like the hilt or whatever, like the handle. So he's got like his hand
Oh
in
yeah,
that bitch. He's not just like holding it like a normal sword. He's at some points like was page 4, he's just holding that bitch like he's carrying a wheelbarrow or something. Like he's just got his hand in
right.
there, and that's dope. And then he's fucking swinging it. It's giving him a different kind of like fucking momentum and shit.
Stance.
Yeah, different
Yeah,
stance.
yeah. It's like kind of like mimicking the idea of like a scabbard that you're like unsheathing the blade from for your
Yeah,
EI attack. Like, but you know, it's just really creative. I don't know.
yeah,
With that because he obviously doesn't have a sheath for that big ass thing. So
yeah. I guess it's just like the feeling. He puts his hand there, and then like as he goes to pull, he lets it go right there, and he kind of just swings it around,
right,
and then that bitch is big and
yeah,
heavy. So yeah,
yeah, that's a really cool way to kind of like mimic the stance of Wazaimon without giving him the same kind of sword.
yeah, hmm.
Yeah, that shit is fucking dope, dude. And I'm like looking at this dialogue on the last page again, like I truly hate this because I am what I am. I hate it all, people and myself. You just have like this very like misanthropic, depressive, like nihilistic dialogue. And it's like, what is this character about to give us, bro?
Yeah, yeah. Why does she hate everything, and what does she want? Yeah, I just want to know more. Want to know more. I want to see more.
Yes.
Take that cloth off that fucking hood and be a beautiful woman.
Yeah. Need it.
Can Sunraku? I guess he can. I was gonna say, can he punch beautiful women? And yeah, he drop kicked the chick in like chapter 1 or whatever. That annoying chick from
Yeah, he
that one
literally
game.
like kicked the shit out of the princess
Yeah,
that he saved in the first chapter. Yeah,
yeah,
so he don't care. E
yeah,
for everyone.
yeah. Baddies don't get no special treatment around here. Yeah, but
Uh,
I'm squeezed out. You got anything else?
I am good.
All right, then. That's going to do it for Shangri-La Frontier, Chapter 244, The Snake Devouring Out and Out Hatred. Now jumping into Ichi the Witch, 59th Hunt, Shifting Futures. And I mean, for most part, this episode is, you ain't been here for a couple weeks, so I just be wanting to hear what your thoughts are on the last couple chapters. So, how you feel about the chapter, and then, if you got anything to say about the previous ones, throw that in there too. How you feeling?
Yeah, I love how Jiki Shirone is kind of, has like a newfound like lease on, this situation where, she's like kind of like, okay, like at first she was like, oh, are you gonna get rid of it? Like, why would you want to do this? And like, and we had like a conversation about how like maybe she's like feeling out how people, would react to the idea of like not allowing, a coexistence of human and magic because she is in that situation. And like now that she's kind of like she's got like got the prophecy that that Minnie will be killed by Kizashi. She's like, yo, no, I'm helping now. Like, let me know what I can do. Like, I'm on the team with y'all to stop this, and it's just great for her character.
Mm-hmm.
Um, I love how this plan that they kind of like put together was really well thought out using the prophecies. We got more like information about how like the prophecies work. She can like run them back like to get clearer, visions of the future at like some kind of physical, detriment or drawback or with the nosebleeds and shit like that. So that was really cool to get that as well. I love how this chapter starts off with like a fucking like dark like seaside shanty tale in the narration, like yo ho ho, a taste of
Yeah.
fun living, yo ho, death to all life. Like it's just like very on brand for the themes and the setting of this arc. Just makes it all come together really well with what they're going for. It just seems like everything is thought of here. And it feels really good, man. And then there was like a moment where they were like, all right, well, let's put the plan into action then. And then Chika Schroner's like, wait a minute, hold on. And then like we kind of like time passes and then Kizashi pulls up on the ship and then the butler nigga like pops out and I was like no, they weren't expecting this.
Yeah.
But then they actually were, and it's like oh shit, because she ran the prophecy back. Like that was all really well done. Well, a question that I had is that when he gets back on the boat and Oh wait, no. He definitely does know about Minnie and the baby um, from his last time on the ship before Uroro fucked him up, right? Because I'm like, wait, when did he find out about the wife and the baby?
Yeah, he knew. I think he could sense it. I don't remember what he said or whatever.
Yeah, because I don't remember him actually seeing Minnie
Minerva. Yeah,
ever.
he said something like he could tell that his power was being siphoned away or whatever. He said that like
Oh, right,
Chrono
right.
was getting weak, and I think he just guessed, and then Chrono's like face gave it away or whatever. He's like, I'm
Yeah,
right.
he
You
like put
do,
it
you know.
together.
Yeah. I'm trying to like
Okay.
flip and find out what it was. Why'd you have to go and fall asleep? Yeah, I'm just flipping through previous chapters because now I'm interested too. I feel like that's definitely what it was.
Yeah, because like when this nigga Crow, when this nigga Chrono, like when Kizashi gets on the ship, he's like, I'm back, yo man, like like we gotta get back to being best buds. Oh, and give me a sec, I'll go. And then he's like, kill Minnie, right? And I was like, yo, why would you? And he's
Yeah,
like, and the baby she carries. I was like, nigga, shut up. What are you? And I was like, okay, so he must like have already figured it out somehow.
yeah. I went back chapter 54. He's like, by the way, Chrono, because like he left, but then he came back. He's like, oh, by the way, Chrono, can I ask you a question? Is it true that you made a baby with a human, and now that baby is
Okay.
sucking up all your power, making you weaker and weaker? And then he was like, oops, that's two questions. I get out of here or whatever. I'm concerned. And then Chrono like responded like with action. So yeah, he just kind of like assumed and was right or whatever. But yeah, Kazashi's a son of a bitch. Something I just noticed though with Kazashi, because I mean there's the visual, with his chest, the number on his chest, the number he's down to 204. So Aurora killed him, 111 times, I guess, because he was at 315 and now he's at 204. But
Oh, so this is the number of lives he has.
yeah, I believe so. Cause there's another moment in a previous chapter, maybe like 2 or 3 chapters ago, when he was a baby and he had 999 on his chest.
Oh,
Yeah,
damn. Who the fuck killed him so much then?
yeah. Well, probably as he was growing, he probably just died, just being stupid and just challenging people. He's probably been killed a bunch, and just nobody's ever like put it together that he's got like 1,000 lives or whatever.
I wonder why he has so many lives.
Yeah, I don't know. Um, Something I did just notice though is on his tentacles he has like a Dalmatian pattern and they're like different numbers and like I was like maybe
What?
that's yeah I was thinking like maybe there's some inconsistency there but like nope I looked on each page and they're always the same numbers. So like right in front of him there's 5, to the left of that there's 3, to the right is 6, and then there's 3 again. And I went and looked in older chapters and the pattern is consistent. It's always like the first 3
Oh,
are always 3, 5, 6, 3, and then I can't see what's on the back, but I wonder if there's some
wow.
reason, what the significance is behind the like domino pattern on his tentacles is because, you know, it's less in your face than the numbers on his chest.
Right.
And it's easy to like, that's a easy detail to like flub up and just go like, oh yeah, I just throw, just 6 dots everywhere. It's just every leg is 6 dots, and nope, it's 3, 5, 6, 3, and then it looks like 5, and then like I want to know what that pattern is, and if we're gonna find out like in this arc, this fight or whatever.
Yeah, I wonder what's up with that.
Yeah, but
That's interesting. I definitely never noticed that until right now.
yeah, I only noticed it like while you were talking. I was just like, let me flip through this bitch again, and saw that. I was like, is that like? Because I was looking at page 2 when he's like yo ho hoing, and I was like, okay, so some of those. Like I was like, okay, that tentacle in front is missing a dot, and then I like went to the next page and I was like, it kind of looks like it might be missing a dot still, but no, the blood spray is kind of in the way, so like no, and then I just started flipping through old chapters and saw that the pattern's consistent.
Yeah, that's a good spot, bro. Good shit.
Yeah, shout out to Shoulder. Yeah, big me.
Uh,
Um, But yeah, this has been good for Jiki Shirone's character. Flipping on what it was before being racist or whatever she
yeah, that shit
was.
was a front. That shit was a front, bro.
Yeah. So now she's like crying and fucking. She's probably gonna like end up hurting herself. Like she's crying and bleeding from her nose and stuff. Like this is putting a toll on her body. I wonder how that affects the human inside. If like she's
Oh
being
shit, good
weakened by it.
question.
Yeah, if
Yeah.
she's going like, what are you doing to my body? And it's like I'm saving humans or something. Like I want to see what that conversation's like. Um, Also, just happy to see Gokuraku, like saying "Leave it to me," getting in action because like this arc, he's been he's been kind of in the background. He's just been there, but he hasn't done anything. And he's a character who can fight. He's not like Kamugi. Like Kamugi being there, I don't really expect her to be throwing hands or like doing or saying much because she's kind of just
Yeah.
there for support and like to keep records and shit. But like Gokuraku, he's a thumper.
He's a
So like,
combatant.
yeah, it's
Yeah,
like
like he's a real fighter.
yeah, it's like so. I'm happy to see him, cracking his knuckles and saying like, "Yeah, I'm in there." Also,
I didn't know that Hood was hooding like that though. That shit is he got that shit on though.
yeah, and I guess they got like invisibility on. They got like invisible magic, so they managed to escape, and they have like this aura
Oh,
on
is that
them.
what that is? I thought that was like I don't know what I thought that was. I thought that was like some kind of like barrier to like protect them from weather or something because they're like
Mm,
they got to go 600 miles like and it's
yeah,
probably like raining and
well, they got the
lightning
ponchos
and shit.
on.
Oh, true, true, true.
Yeah, but like,
Does
I
it say
thought
that it's invisibility?
no, but like it's kind of got like dots around it, and it like I don't know. It just looks like some sort of aura. It could be weather, but like if it was weather, I don't think they would wear the raincoat.
Very
And
true.
like
Very true.
it seems like they were waiting. This seems like the perfect way to like you trap Kizaru or Kizashi, and they're miles away. Like if they weren't invisible, then he would have seen them, and wouldn't
Yeah.
have. He probably would have just went straight for them instead of coming to fuck with to fuck with Chrono, because he even like you said, he comes and goes like, oh, Chrono, perfect timing, and it's like he doesn't know they're gone.
Right. And this situation makes me wonder like just what kind of enemies or obstacles the Goku Raku team is going to encounter on their way to this like lighthouse or wherever this place is 600 miles away because like for them to have this last page where it's like leave it to me, I'll keep you safe even if it costs my life, it's like that kind of implies that they're going to run into some kind of danger on the
Yeah,
way home. And it's like what would that danger be? Like are you trying to tell me that like Descaris and Chrono are going to lose on this ship, and then Kizashi and the butler dude are gonna like then bounce like after them to just like go try to get them before they reach the lighthouse mirror or whatever?
yeah, that'd be
Or is
kind
it
of
going to be
wild.
some kind of new enemy?
Yeah, I feel like
And what
they're
would that new enemy even be? Like in the middle of the random ocean where like the location that we started the arc with is like the only place where like known enemies are at. Like whether like a shark gonna like pop out and like shoot out of the water and try to eat him or some shit like but they're invisible so it's like I
yeah.
don't even know what could possibly happen to them.
Yeah, I'm kind of stumped there, especially because like Ichi's got like the shark magic or whatever too, so it's like it can't really be a shark. And then like
Well, Ichi's knocked.
yeah, but like that, I mean, there's that
Is
that
he
that
gonna
magic
wake
in
up
the
on the way?
yeah, but I'm saying like that magic isn't like he has it, so they're not gonna be attacked by like a shark magic, I don't think,
Oh
because of
right.
that.
Oh, is there only one like kind of magic per concept or whatever?
That's what I'd imagine. Like I don't think
Oh,
there's two, um, like lightning wolf magics or something. I don't know. Could be wrong.
sure.
There could be
Yeah.
more that kind of like similar or in the same kind of like vein or whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just what the fuck can he do? And they're above water, and it's like, what happens if his robotic parts get fucking soaked? Like if he gets dunked in the ocean, like is he gonna be just fucking through it? Like
No, I doubt it's like actual like how electronics like work normally because these are like magic like items at the end of the day, aren't they?
true, true. It's not just like fucking double A
It's not like
batteries.
it's not like you're dropping a motherboard in a toilet or some
Yeah,
shit.
true. Also, this like transportation they got set up, like when they were talking about like transporting, getting Ichi and them out of here, it shows like was it page 5? They're like neither Minerva nor Ichi can do much. They're just passengers. I'll pilot one of the comets. Gokuraku can take the other, and the two like comet surfboards are separated. But when you get to like this last like page 16, it looks like they fused them. Like Gokuraku has a foot on
Yeah.
each, so it like went from being two surfboards to like a boomerang. It's like what? How do you?
Yeah, what the hell?
Yeah, they didn't. There was nothing shown or explained to like that can even be done. So
Yeah, what is up with that?
yeah,
Yeah, that's weird. Yeah,
And
I
there's
didn't
and
even
there's a
think about that.
mirror. And there's a mirror behind Goku Raku too, and the mirrors are usually used for like communication. So I wonder like,
Yeah, this is actually gonna get explained for sure because when they were talking about the plan, and they showed the diagram of like Discaris and Jiki and Mini on one surfboard, and then Goku, Kamugi, and Ichi on another surfboard. That was before Jiki Shirone was like, wait a minute. So like that was probably they probably had like they probably like thought about it and like explained it to us on like page 5 the way that they did, and then changed everything
yeah,
after Jiki Shirone said, hang on a minute, including the transportation on top of leaving Discaris back.
yeah, probably just
Yeah.
reconsidered the whole like transport plan.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Mm. Yeah, part of me just thinks that like at some point during this fight, like they'll probably realize like if like they'll probably make it almost to their destination, and then maybe Kizashi will be like, wait a second, nobody's even fucking here, and then he just like bounces and tries to run
Mm-hmm.
to like catch them or something. He probably can like swim or fly very fucking quick. Probably, he's probably quicker than they are on the fucking comet bikes or whatever. So he
Yeah.
probably catch them. I don't know. I just normally, like this type of thing, I'd complain about like a character coming back out of nowhere, and this waiter dude. But like I feel like it fit here, it was fine, especially since they were like ready for him. But
Right.
I don't know what to think about like the next threat. Because like I said, something's got to happen if he's talking about laying his life on the line to protect them.
You're right. And it's like, what will that threat be? And the only one that I can think of right now is like Discaris and Chrono like lose
Yeah,
and fucking, and then they bounce to the villains bounce to go get the transportation team.
yeah. Just looking at this last page, um, for one, this I mean, it's the three, it's divided three ways. I feel like this is gonna be the color, like they're gonna do a color page for this like next week or something maybe, and it'll be dope because Ichi gets a lot of color
Oh yeah.
pages. But
Yeah,
just
that'd be fire.
looking at just a couple details, like on the Chrono side, he's got a water droplet falling with Kizashi in it, like his reflection, and then Discaris on her side is a water droplet with the waiter dude, but also just Discaris' eyes. Like I don't know if I ever paid enough attention or noticed it, but like I feel like my assumption was that the like squiggly part was like in the what is it, the pupil, but like it's around it.
The iris
Yeah, it's like it's not
or
in it though. Like
yeah.
most
Yeah.
like characters, their eyes, their eye color is like a thing, and it's like all contained. But hers is like it looks like water around.
Yeah, it's outside the lines. Yeah.
Yeah, and like I want to say that they did say something back when they talked about her brother, like when Discaris was like inviting Ichi to be her family, and we had a little flashback to like her brother, and maybe they mentioned something about the eyes, but part of me says like there was never anything mentioned about the eyes. But I just want to know what the deal is with that. Like, is there magic in her eyes, or
That's a
like,
good question because yeah, that is consistent in her character design, isn't it?
yeah? But like I never noticed it actually being outside of it. Like I always thought it was
Me
just
neither.
in the eye, in the iris or whatever.
Yeah, what is up with that?
Yeah, because it's almost like fucking cataracts or some shit, whatever. Fucking, I don't know.
Yeah,
Some on,
glaucoma.
yeah, that glaucoma. So I don't know. She looking good in this chapter. When she says
Hell yeah, especially when
we can
she
see it
thrusts
all.
after the
Yeah,
butler nigga.
yeah. That page, she looking great.
Yeah.
Giving them that
I love how she just
thrust.
like no matter what's going on, she always just kind of has like a confident yet like bored expression.
Yeah,
Like she never looks like, I'm just looking at the double page spread with her thrusting at Buddy, and she just like looks like she always looks like let down or disappointed in her opponent because she knows she's strong as fuck.
yeah. Almost jaded. Like she's just been there, yo. She's been around the block. She's killed fucking hundreds of magics, and this is just another day.
Right.
Yeah, it's gonna take a bit to get her flustered. Yeah, I mean, I think the world
Yeah,
hater.
she was even looking clean, like fighting the world hater, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I think so. She was because she was talking cash money shit to him.
Yeah, she might not ever look flustered in combat unless like something happens to a character that she cares a lot about, or like their life is like legitimately on the line and she doesn't think that she'll be able to save them or something.
Yeah, like maybe she can't like save Ichi or something while fucking
Yeah.
guillotines
If it's
on this way or
just
something.
her, yeah, if it's just her versus somebody, she'll probably like always look clean.
Yeah. Hmm. Yeah, I don't know. When they introduced this arc and they were talking about the ghost ship chronostasis or whatever, I was thinking that like with with it being a ghost ship and they talked about 300 ships were sunken and this ship is has something related to time powers. I was expecting to see like old pirate ships get like reverted in time, and so I still feel like that could happen. Like Kizashi maybe tries and goes away, and like maybe Chrono can't like chase, but he can like revive a bunch of like pirates or something and use them to fight Kizashi. But like in this prophecy on page 2, like Kizashi has a bunch of like zombie pirates behind him or whatever. Like I don't know what's going on here, but
Oh yeah.
I want to see like if some sort of pirate stuff's gonna happen at all. If they're like out here, sinking ships, ghost ship. We
Yeah,
haven't seen a
this shit is
single.
giving like Pirates of the Caribbean, Curse of the Black Pearl type shit.
Yeah, we haven't seen a single, fucking cursed ship or whatever. Besides, like we're just partying on this boat. So what a skellies at, bruh?
Yeah, I need them scary skeletons.
Yeah, the spooky, scary skeletons. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Well, Ichi was good. Did you see the?
She was really good this week.
You see the volume cover?
No.
It was volume cover. Volume 6 is like out on the internet. It's a reused color page from a couple chapters ago, but it was a banger. So like, there's been some mixed convo on the TL.
Let me go check the group chat because I know it got posted in there.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Yo,
It's
wait. Fire.
Yeah, they used it as a color page.
Bro, the colors on this are insane.
Yeah. Actually, it wasn't a color page. It was a Jump issue. So it was like Weekly Shonen Jump issue in the last like 5 chapters. I can't remember.
It was like a Jump magazine cover.
Yeah, and then they used it for the volume cover, and so a bunch of people have been talking about like whether that's lazy and like talking about who else has done it. So like Tabata's done it with the one Black Clover volume with the one cool one I think with Aster was like all black and then the dude stapled on there as a sticker, and then Deku there's one for My Hero, and then like somebody went I think Thunder Devil on the TL guy I follow, Thunder Devil went and found like a bunch of Yu Yu Hakusho ones where it's like Togashi did that shit too. So like it ain't something that is just like new artists being lazy. Like people do it sometimes. It don't happen all the time, but like the one for Ichi the Witch is just too good to not use again. Like having that illustration be used once on the cover of a magazine that like nobody's gonna be able to get after a month. It's like it's a waste. So yeah, it's makes sense to put that on a volume cover where everybody can buy it and see that again.
Yeah,
it's just fire,
bruh.
Beautiful colors.
That shit is so good, bro. I feel like it's very rare that we see colors like these.
Yeah. Yeah,
like I'm trying to think of like other series that have had colors that were this like vibrant and poppy. I
feel like
Mission Yozakura Family.
Yeah. Yozakura.
Elusive Samurai.
She's like the 2 I was gonna say I'm stopped now.
Outside of that, I don't know. It might just be these 3 in a league of their own. Ichi, Yozakura, and Elu Sam.
Yeah. But now we need for volume 7 we need that.
Oh, Chainsaw Man got like this sometimes too, didn't it?
Kinda, sorta, a little
not
bit.
Not as like, yeah, like not as like it was a lot more like he used colors like these, but it was a lot more matte. Like it was like matted, like I don't want to say like duller, but like the same colors.
It was definitely kind of vibrant,
vivid,
but
not as vivid, yeah, and bright.
It wasn't supposed to like. I don't think it was ever like the ones that we named. I feel like you're supposed to like see them and think like beauty. I don't think with Chainsaw Man it's ever like meant to be beautiful, but like it is. There's definitely a lot of bright and vibrant colors in some of those Chainsaw Man spreads. Like especially the double page when like Pochita was like on his knees, and there's like guts and shit everywhere, and they're like every color. Like that one was really good, but like it doesn't, hit the same. It doesn't hit the same fucking brain neuron or whatever that I'm getting when I see this.
Yeah.
But it's good. It's all money, and the Ichi one's clean. We just need we need the Ichi controlled by Uroro fucking volume cover for volume 7.
Wait, say it again.
I said now we need volume 7 to have Ichi, but like the Uroro version when Uroro was in
Yo,
control.
yes, I need that shit.
Yeah, that's gonna be gas. For volume
we're
7.
definitely getting an Uroro Ichi cover, yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know how long it took for Iruma to do that. Let me see, actually. Iruma volume covers. Let's see. I can go to Manga Dex and it'd be better. Let me see. Do. People listening, you're just going to have to endure for a second. All right, so yeah, Iruma. Yep, volume 7 for Iruma was when we got the first Evil Cycle Iruma cover. So
volume 7.
Yeah, and we just got volume 6 for Ichi.
No.
So yeah, volume 7 of Ichi is about to be the fucking Uroro form.
Oh yeah, that's gonna be so fire.
Yeah.
And I love how it's like both series is volume 7. Yo, bro, manga cover, bro.
Yeah, they know what they be doing, shorty.
Yeah, it's just like how the volume 8 Jujutsu Kaisen cover was a reference to the Hunter x Hunter volume 8 cover.
Oh, was it 8? I knew it was like a reference, but I didn't know it was.
I think it was 8. Yeah, they were both volume 8. I'm pretty sure.
Oh no, it was 11. The Nanami one.
Yeah, the Nanami one. Oh, okay, it was 11.
Nanami is 11, and then Hunter.
It should be the same number.
Yeah, let me see. Hunter 11. Yep, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, they be knowing.
Gas water, bro.
They be knowing for real. But yeah, Ichi was money. Can't wait to see where the next one gonna hit for. Hopefully we get a color page. Ichi's always getting color pages, and I feel like we got one. We got a color page. It's been about
10 weeks since you looked at me.
It's been about 4 chapters since we got one, and I think that's long enough for each. Ichi usually gets one. I want to say every at least 7 chapters.
Oh, okay, bet.
Yeah, so plus we got that one chapter of Ichi had like 5 color pages, I think. So
wait, what?
Yeah, that was like 20 chapters ago. Ichi got like 5 color pages or something.
That's crazy. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, I'll have to look through and find it if somebody doesn't comment about it, because I'm not looking for it right now. But yeah, I'm squeezed out for this one. You got anything else for Ichi?
No, I think I'm good, man.
All right, that's going to do it. Ichi the Witch, 59th Hunt, Shifting Futures. Now jumping into Otr of the Flame, chapter 27, Fulja's Memories. I'm probably butchering the name. This is the first time I think they put it in the title, so it is what it is.
Fulja.
Yeah, Fulja, young Philly. I don't know how I feel about the chapter yet, but we'll talk about it.
I was having a hard time like following the action at
Yeah.
some points in these last couple of chapters, to be honest. But
I'll agree with that.
like, yeah, shit looks good. I really like this Azure axe.
Yeah,
that drawing is so fucking sick on page 6.
I love
Just like the design of it is so dope.
Yeah, even the symbols, like what is it, katakana or whatever, are like behind the axe, and you can see them through the like water of it or whatever. It's like super dope.
Oh my god, you can.
Yeah, it's like it really is like a glass axe or whatever.
Yo.
Like that's dope. It's cool. Very cool detail right there. Like
Dude, I didn't even peep that.
Yeah, like no matter, I don't care what nobody say. Like you can't take the art away from him. Like sometimes it be kind of rough, but like when he want to do it, he can do it with the art.
Kawaguchi.
Yeah, what you got in that tank? What in the world is in that bag?
What you got in that bag?
Yeah, but just like my thing is just like last week I was saying I'm not really sure how I feel about the art because of the whole like speeding to uh, just things are just moving fast, and like I want
Yeah.
them to slow down a little bit, and like Kutain kind of like it's cool that he got like in the fucking thick of it this chapter, but like it just
Yeah,
feels
he's just like
like
a nigga who's there ever since we got a little bit of his initial writing,
yeah,
and then a little bit more peppered in towards the end of the Doa Doa shit, and then now he's literally just like,
he's just
combatant in background.
there. Yeah, but then he's like above Calorio or whatever, but like it just comes out of nowhere. Did you watch Game of Thrones, right?
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, it reminds me of like this chapter just made me think of it like when the like final season of Game of Thrones came out, final like 2 seasons, and stuff just started like hitting the fan, like shit just started happening,
Mm.
and it felt like at some point in Game of Thrones, like near the end, they were like, all right, so it just felt like George R. R. Martin gave them like bullet points to hit, like
Yeah,
Aegon,
that's exactly what he did.
yeah, it was like he didn't tell them how to get there. Just like these, 6 things need to happen. Danny needs to go crazy. Aegon kills a dragon. Blah 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 blah. It's like fill in the blanks. Get there however you would. It kind of feels like that is happening here. Like dude is just above her with the bow. It's like where did he come from?
Yeah,
Like what?
hold on. Yeah, nah, cause
Like it
let me
just
look at this actually.
feels like a lot of stuff in a lot of manga. That's actually what my new video is about. A lot of just fast travel and just skipping the fucking the in between point A and B. Like we're just getting there.
Yeah,
Dude is just
yeah,
above her. Like he said like he'll come. Like I'll come fight with you next to the fucking elf chick last week, but then she did all the work and he was just kind of standing there looking silly. And now he's like right above her, and I don't know. I just
shoots the okay. So the double page spread on 10 and 11 shoots the she's like elves are so weak. Shoots an arrow at her. And then what does it hit? Uh, what? Oh, he missed because he stared.
yeah.
So then yeah, where is he? Yeah, I mean, I guess like you don't technically like if it's a sneak attack, I guess you don't technically need to show his movement from one position to another because like the whole point is like the shock factor of him showing up behind her. But yeah, I mean, yeah, like what does he leap from? Like
I
where
guess
is
I guess the
he?
rock he was standing on when he took the first shot, but I don't know. I just feel like more like I don't feel like this fight is going to be going long, and I feel like just more should have been given to characters like him. Besides, like just jumping in, firing like a shot or whatever, and then being like out cold until because well, I don't know. Like she's down, the arrow like landed, he fucked her up, right? Like she's on the ground. Who the hell are you? Now he's scared again. Who am I? I'm the
Yeah, I
young
can't
descendant.
really. Yeah, so he's behind her. He shoots her in the back of the head. She kind of like looks back at it, and then Erder kind of like reacts to it, like holy shit. Then there's an explosion, and he's standing there. He has his like conviction like statement, his dialogue, like, and then she like crawls out of a hole. So like, what the fuck?
I guess he did like big damage to her. Like his arrow pushed her into the ground and did a lot of damage. So this is him saying like he's gonna stand his ground until Otto gets back. But I still just don't feel like this has been. Excuse me, I got gas. I just don't feel like this moment has been earned. I don't know. Like I want him to do stuff, and I guess he is an archer. Did he use a bow in the last arc? I feel like he was like fighting with a sword. So I'm misremembering.
Or
Um,
like an or some like long like staff type shit.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, I just want more from him, but like, I feel like this is soon. I feel like we just shouldn't be fighting Colario so soon. She just came out of nowhere.
Right, and I'm like having a hard time like understanding exactly like what. Okay, so she pulls up with the rabbit chick, and then
She like
and
steals the
then
water spirit somehow.
yeah, like where even was the water spirit? Like she just pulled up with the water spirit already.
I think it was in the tree.
Oh, okay.
She like clawed the tree and then like took it. This aura it
Yeah,
can't
like in the
be.
last chapter, like what was your job again? And then tendrils of something shoot towards Erder, and Erder like I don't even know what she does here. Like they're going towards her, right? And she, or no, No. I see it. Erder is controlling the tree
Yeah.
tendrils, yeah, and then like making them attack the rabbit chick, and then she's getting crushed by him, and then she takes her claws and digs him in there. Okay. Now injecting. Okay, what did
Yeah,
she
but
inject it
yeah,
with?
what is she injected with? Like, is it was the water spirit in this place, or did she already have it? Like, did Colorio or whatever already have the water spirit because of ice? Like, is water related to ice? Because their whole thing is having ice. So, like, did she just
Yeah.
have some like offshoot of it, or did she steal the water spirit from this like root or something somehow? I don't know. I feel like I'm just missing a lot of information and things are happening fast.
Yeah, things are
And
happening super fast, and we're not like connecting the dots from like point A to point B very satisfyingly.
yeah,
So it just seems like the pacing is just like super off. And another thing that hurts this is that like we get to the elves and they're already in like a state of like war and conflict. Like we didn't get to like chill and like learn like elf culture and
yeah,
like see elf towns and like talk to elf people.
bruh.
It's just like the Black Clover thing where we get to
Yeah,
new location, we meet like the three most important people, and then conflict begins, and then attacks and forms, and
it's exactly what I
you
talk about
know
in my video. I'm like,
yeah.
they talk about her being like a hater of humans, and then we come here and there's nothing that like implies that these people hate humans. Just that she has one moment where she's like she doesn't like trust Otter, and then there's nothing else. There's never a point where she's like nobody makes them feel uncomfortable or says like you filthy humans or nothing like that you would expect when you say like we're
Yeah, we don't
going
get
to the
no
land.
shirts. We don't
Yeah,
get no mean mugs. We don't get no like,
yeah. They're very welcoming, and they
or
after like a
maybe it was just Erder that was the one
I,
that's like
I
misanthropic.
feel like it was, but like even then she instead of being like a hater, like she doesn't come off like full on hater. She's just like when they show up, she's just like what did she say? Not inconsistency, but
Discourtesies,
yeah, she has like this discourtesy discourtesy
like
fucking
yeah,
gag or whatever.
her dialogue quirk gimmick, yeah.
Yeah, her gimmick is 1,000 discourtesies. It's not like I knew you filthy humans, couldn't fucking appreciate the land. Nothing like that. It's just like you're being not courteous or whatever. And it's like, this doesn't scream, I hate humans to me.
Yeah, no, it really doesn't. But yeah, I don't know. I think that some series should just like get to new locations and chill for a bit before conflict arises, because it makes everything feel so much better. Like you feel the stakes more when you have a better understanding of like the culture at hand, and like like you set up like multi-dimensional characters at the location, and then when the conflict comes, it's like we care more about these characters because we know more about them. We understand a lot more of the land that the arc takes place in, and like why these things matter to certain peoples, and why you don't want to see um that culture get or that area get like disrupted in any way. Like it just makes everything feel a lot better, you know what I mean? Like One Piece does it like so well, where like every location that we go to, even if there's enemies already there, like we get like um really chill like exploration like chapters where we're like, okay, we're gonna go over here, this is this place, this is a shop that is known for this thing, and then like, okay, and here's the bank, and then we go to the bank, and then it's like this is what happens here, and then like this is the lumber yard, and like these are characters
Yeah.
that like matter in these specific locations in this new setting, and then we get like a lot of initial characterizations for certain characters that are going to end up being important in the arc, like throughout it. And like that's why those arcs hit so hard when the conflict actually does start, is because we're more attached to the location and the characters in it before the conflict shows up, so we care more about, like, we don't want to see certain characters get hurt because we've come to know them a little bit before the fight starts. It's just like already like a war torn area when we get there, and the
Yeah.
conflict is immediate, and
We're
it's like,
robbed from that in so many different ways. Like they say, like these people
yeah,
hate humans, but not only do you not show that, but you also put that character in a position to immediately have to rely on the main character, giving her an easy, like giving the main character an easy out for that hatred. So it's like immediately
yeah. So it's
she's
like, now
like,
I have to like you
yeah,
because you just helped
you
save my
showed up
life.
and
So
helped.
we never got any of that. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, and then to make it worse, the like a chapter later, the main villain pulls up like this.
Right.
Where's the little niggas?
Nah, for real.
Like, it's just the
Yeah.
problem is solved immediately. Like, I need other
Yeah,
problems or
and this is
something.
like the third or fourth time now in Odor where like this formula has
Yeah,
been like recycled.
yeah,
Like, and it's like, bruh, we're fucking speed running this narrative for
yeah,
what? So because you're worried about the axe, like I would rather my shit like I would rather take my time with my shit and just get it axed if it's gonna get axed anyway than like rush through shit just so I can be like, no, I want to show you guys all of the shit that I had in my mind before I get axed.
yeah. Because then,
Because like
like,
you already have to sacrifice so
yeah,
much of that vision in order to speed run it, and like all of the in between gaps like are just not filled in anyway, so like you're already like, no,
yeah.
this is
Imagine
not
like you speed through and save it, and then they're like, "Yeah, this manga is like safe from the axe now." I mean, that's not like they'll never like actually say those words, but you know, you get to a point where you feel like, "Oh yeah, they're not gonna axe me," and it's like, "Well, shit, I kind of
I kind of
sped
skipped over
through
a bunch of
everything."
shit.
And
Yeah.
then they're like, "This manga will be going on break for 3 weeks." It's like, I nigga got to do research and think about the story now because he fucking Sonic ran through that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's like you gotta. I need more story. I need stuff to grab me. I need characters in these places. I need to know the culture. Let me know what the money's like. Let me, like you said, the lumber yard. Like, show me
Yeah, give
something,
me more
man.
lore.
Yeah, because like these the art and these symbols and stuff, like they cool, but like they're not gonna keep me for long.
Yeah, they don't mean anything without like more writing to support them. They're just like cool ideas, like,
Yeah,
spread throughout like a montage of pacing. And
yeah,
it's like, cool, dude, but like it's not anything that's going to actually get me invested in these things.
yeah. Because like I do not care about Kutain.
On God. And it's like this is what I was talking about, like with like Kyoshi and like Black Clover and shit, like the world that we're going from location to location, and there's technically world building going on, but it like doesn't actually feel like a lived in world. It feels like I'm watching a stage play, and they're like, closing the curtains and then opening them back up with new backgrounds. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like when we go from location to location, it doesn't feel like we're traveling across distance and exploring an actual world. It just feels like it's like, all right, next scene. Next scene, all right, grab the tree prop, put it behind Odor. Grab that boulder prop, put it
hmm.
behind Erder. You know what I mean? And it's like it doesn't feel. There's no verisimilitude.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't know. Get Kawaguchi a writer because the art.
yeah. We've been saying that.
Yeah,
Like it's like, bro, like that's why it's like, man, like covering these like axed series, like no matter like what the fucking genre is, no matter like what the concepts are, eventually it just comes down to us like recycling the same complaints. Like we were saying the same shit about Aliens Area. We were saying the same shit about fucking Astro Royale. Like we're like eventually like
Astro
the
Royale though, that
exact
nigga knew better. That nigga had a series that went for 300 plus 50 fucking chapters. He knew better, bro. Don't bring that
yeah.
bullshit. Bro, that fucking baby back bullshit Astro Royale in this house, man.
That nigga was tripping.
Yeah, he fucking knew better. Kawaguchi, I get that nigga the benefit of the doubt. He ain't know. His last series was axed by now. Let me see. Red
Yeah.
Hood. How many chapters? Hunters Guild Red Hood. How many chapters that motherfucker had? 18 chapters. So yeah, he ain't even. He was U19, under 19. Fucking.
Damn.
This is the furthest that he's made it so far, other than being like an assistant for like I think Horikoshi or something. I'm pretty sure Horikoshi's assistants are doomed. Like that nigga got fucking bad curse. Every one of his don't be making it. But
Tatsuki,
yeah,
so
Fujimoto is a golden goose to be spitting out them eggs. But
well, no, because wasn't what's the nigga that did the Hell's Paradise, Jiko Karaku? Didn't his like next series after Jiko Karaku get axed?
yeah, but that don't matter. The gold
That was a
like
U19.
yeah, but
Yeah.
the touch was there. He's just
Yeah.
he flopped on that one.
Yeah.
So that one, the Fujimoto fingertip dust wasn't involved in the making of fucking what was that shit called? Fuck, the main character's name was Maru. I remember that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Fuck.
Yak,
No, it's on the tip of my shit. Pause.
Yuji Kaku
Yuji
manga.
Kaku, dude.
What was that shit called, bro? It's
Fuck
not
no, I
in
want to
there.
remember before you say it.
Ayashimon.
Ayashimon, god
Yeah.
damn it.
Yeah, see, he was on some bullshit, but like he won't on the same level of bullshit as other dude, because Tokyo
Yeah,
Revengers.
wasn't there another Kohei? Wasn't there another Kohei assistant that did some weird mech shit?
Yeah, Zip
Zip
Man.
Man.
Yeah. Yeah, that shit got axed too. That shit was butt cheeks.
Zip Man was butt.
Yeah, like it really.
that shit was so poop, bro.
I really be wanting to know like what goes on, because I haven't like done the research myself, but I've heard, I guess, through the grapevine and from people that I think know more about this stuff. But I always thought, like, I think I've seen a couple of anime and they talk about it too, but I always assumed that like when they pitch their ideas for these manga, they gotta show, they come, like, it's not really week to week, like they come prepared with like 5 chapters worth of content. So the niggas that are like reading this shit before they like go like, oh yeah, we'll serialize you, they know what's happening almost a volume in advance before the shit ever hits like a magazine. So it's like, what do they be seeing in some of this shit, man? Like,
oh god,
like some stuff, you know, it'll have like a bad chapter 1, or it might have a good chapter 1 and kind of fade off after a few, but like some shit just be ass, and it'd be ass for the straight, like for 5 chapters. Like what did they see? Did they really just, was this just taking time? I'm not saying that Otter was that, but like, I mean, some people were hating on Otter for the first, 5-10 chapters. So,
really?
so I wonder like what they were thinking, like when they saw, not necessarily Otter, but like Tokyo, fucking Astro Royale, and Zip Man. Zip Man was why I had that thought. What the fuck did they see in the first 5 chapters of Zip Man? Because that shit was genuinely buns, yeah.
Yeah, it was immediately ass, bro.
Yeah.
Like conceptually.
Yeah, like that nigga
That
shouldn't
shit
have
was
even made
stupid.
it to the lobby. Like, so these niggas are
Yeah, how did they
zipped
not
up.
laugh that nigga out the room, bro, with that idea? Like when he pitched that shit, how are they not just like, nigga, what are you fucking doing, bro? Get the shit the fuck. You call this a shonen, bro?
So you're wearing your brother, who is, his soul is inside a mech that you unzip to wear that nigga? No, get out of here. Yeah, no. But
Cheeks.
yeah, I mean, I've given Otter a lot of grace, and I've defended it from people who said it was buns. But like, I can't defend the like fucking fast travel and fucking getting to from point A to point B, meeting the boss, meeting the big boss, meeting the good guy boss, meeting the bad guy boss. It's just, everything's just happening so fast. Like this arc, I can see it ending in 3 to 5 chapters, and it just feeling like there should have been more. Just, I give it 3 to 5 just because I think Otter's not gonna come out of this fucking, this like hyperbolic time chamber inner mental space thing for another like chapter and a half.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I don't know. Also, yeah, like the way it ends. You know, tell me about yourself, about something it feels axy. It's just this last.
It does feel kind of axy, bro.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie. Like I'm just waiting for the announcement, basically.
Yeah, something I never told you my life before I met you, and this face, like this, the way he's looking at me, it just feels like, yeah, this is my last. You know, I'm just gonna tell you.
The way he's looking at it, yeah.
Yeah, like you're gonna hear this story, and then like you're not gonna hear anything from me again. Hey, wait, a nigga looking at me, bro. I don't feel good for his fate.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
He's on borrowed time, dog, Brit.
Over is the flame, yeah. I hate that, like, it comes to this.
Over is the flame.
Yeah. We gotta, if like, it'd be funny if like Otter just continues, like it does bust it, or like, you know, we're just wrong and like it goes crazy and sells a lot, but I'll be happy when we find a something to fit in the slot that doesn't get axed in under 50 chapters. But like Astro, I can't really say that because Astro was like 50 fucking chapters for some reason.
Yeah.
I clicked Astro Boy. Astro Royale.
Astro Boy.
They really let Astro Royale hit 50 chapters, bro.
Really? It got that far? I don't even remember it getting that far, bro. That's a lot of chapters.
It had an anniversary, Ken Wakui.
Bro, holy shit.
Yeah. And we talked about it for, I want to say, about 15 to 20. About 15 chapters. Yep. Yeah. Let's see. Otr Of The Flame. Let me get back to that. Getting off topic. People listening to the Otr Of The Flame segment, like, what the fuck are these niggas talking about?
Yeah.
We got to ramble, baby. It's just us two. We ain't got the other 2 party members to throw their they're fucking otters in the flame.
And
So
there's just and there's just like a not a lot like to talk about because the shit is like high key bad, bro.
yeah,
Like
like the art's cool, but like I just don't
yeah,
care about anything. I like
right.
if I don't care, like that's just the thing. Like you can be as talented as you want to be. Like the art can bust
But you gotta make me give a
ridiculously.
damn.
Yeah, like I don't care if the art just don't make me like I don't feel nothing.
Hmm.
Like this Colorio should not have been here. Like I could have let it slide with fucking meeting Erdier or whatever, and then having Lyndon do his like spiritual awakening. But like Colario, whatever, she shouldn't have been here. This should have been something different. I don't know. This could have just been something. I'm mad because like I finished my video and then I realized that I could have included a good example of an arc that was quick, and it was Canvas Town. And Gachiakuta, they went to Canvas Town. They didn't fight anybody. They were there for like 2 chapters, and it was just like they went there, they found the person they were looking for, but they learned so much about Canvas Town. They met a cool character. You know,
Right.
we went there for a purpose. We got a spell to defend us for damage in this next place
And
we're
there wasn't
going.
even like a big ass fight there.
Yeah, there was no
Like it
fight.
was just straight world building and character introductions and lore.
Yeah, and they could have did this with this chapter. Like Otter could have just went to this place, dealt with some minor threat, got his spirit back, and then was like, "All right, thanks. You know, I'm gonna head out and I'm gonna call on you if I need a soldier or whatever." But nah, he jumped in the middle of the war and he's fighting one of the bosses already.
Yeah.
But I think I'm squeezed out. I don't know. I can't say too much. People, you know, love or hate us for this review. Say whatever you want. But yeah,
I'm also good, man.
yeah, we'll see what the next chapter brings. Hopefully, it's money bags. But
Hmm.
yeah, that was Otr of the Flame, chapter 27. Feels memories. Yeah.
One.
Now jumping into Kagurabachi, Big Bachi, Big Time. It's chapter 101, Safe Zone. How you feeling?
Shit, man. I think this chapter is better than 100.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
This
like,
is
bro,
big.
we got a lot in this chapter, and the end is so good, and just like the strategy to eliminate like one of the vessels that are creating like this, because both of them together are kind of fucking up telecommunications with like an electromagnetic disturbance, and they're like, okay, well, I mean, if this other vessel is, you know, has the condition on it to like block out enchanted blades from entering the premises, then the least we can do is just kill one of the vessels. If that's gonna be a thing anyway, just kill one of the vessels so that the electromagnetic like disruption can go away and we can call Sheba. And like this, the way that all worked out was really well done, man. Like I remember I was like, okay, the idea was planted in the minds of the reader, like this is what we're going for. And then, you know, you kind of get the writing for the vessel where he's like, man, I was just in this for the money, but during the interview I lied like a motherfucker and acted like I was trying
Yeah.
to protect the nation. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted this money for real. But like given the circumstances here, it's like I can't just let everybody die. So like even though I was only in it for the money, like if everybody dies here, who's going to pay me anyway? So
Right.
like I might as well sacrifice myself and just do this noble thing for the sake of everyone else. Like I'm probably going to die too anyway if everyone else does. So like you might as well just kill me now, and then you guys might have a chance. You guys could call Sheba and get him in here. That was really well done. And then I was like, okay, let's see it then. And then Hokuto, I was like, no, because we've been asking like, where'd this nigga Hokuto go, bro? And then he's
Nigga.
just right there, ready to slash, bro. I was like, no.
That nigga Hokuto said, I'm gonna get you.
Stop running from the store, dude.
Yeah, he finna poke him right quick with that thing.
Yeah.
Bruh.
I
So
just
I
want a
feel like,
vessel I can chase around the Kabunabi.
bruh, I feel like nobody like expected this play. Like even like people on our side, like the Hishaku, like nobody or Kuminabi,
Yeah.
nobody was like expecting dude or was even considering like we should just kill our own man if we can't like do a thing like.
Right.
I mean, it's like you said, it's admirable, but like, That was tough. I would not have been able to make that call. I don't think. Like fucking
And then
man,
Hokuto looks at Hakuri and he's like, "Where the fuck that nigga go?" And he's like, I don't know."
bro. Yeah, that nigga straight lying. It's like I have no idea, bro. He fucking pointed that nigga into the mental space. I was like, yeah, this is dope because like I definitely, bro. They do it a lot, man. Where it's like they like you said, they show you the plan and they tell you like we're gonna do it like this or we're gonna try and do it like this. Plan, you know, a lot of the time doesn't work, but like the plan here was like, you know, we blast dude, we teleport the sword there, and then I fucking use magnetism and stab him through the neck, kill him, and then like not only does that not happen, like that doesn't happen, but also like Hakuri has brought himself here, and he didn't just like teleport the dude like away or anything. He teleported him into this space, so now like no one can get to him. Dude is like
Right.
the most safe. The plan. Nobody expected this. Like nobody could have seen this happen.
Yeah.
I would have thought like
When did he get charged with energy to be teleported to the safe room
he
though?
tapped him on page 13, bottom right panel.
Oh,
Hakuri like warps to this place, slaps the dude on the shoulder, and then like charges him with energy so that he can teleport him into his space. But like I would have thought
oh,
Hakuri would have like at the most, instead of like killing the dude, he would have just warped the dude like to them. But Hakuri
yeah.
brought himself. I guess he couldn't do that. He had to like get there to touch the dude. So yeah, he warped dude. So wait, yeah, hey, that katana summoning thing you did there, can you send one? Yeah, so he was asking him to send a katana to the guy. Instead, he went there and then tapped the dude and then sent the dude into his domain or whatever. So yeah, that was fire.
Yeah,
This
dude.
is fucking perfect.
And that's like huge for like Hakuri's character too, because like the plan originally was to just like put a sword in range of, Buddy so that he can stab dude. But Hakuri's like, well, fuck, man, I can't have
Can't
blood on
live
my
with
hands. Like
myself
I
like
don't, I don't
that.
want
Yeah,
to. Yeah, I don't want to fucking kill. Like even though it makes sense, I don't want to kill nobody. So what if I just move him actually?
yeah, get him.
And then like yeah, he just needs to like not be around so that his vessel abilities like are out of range, right? Like
Yeah.
yeah.
And then like once this is all over, like they don't have to like appoint a new, nigga. Like shit, this nigga might get a raise. Like, yo, you was willing to,
For
sacrifice
real.
yourself. Like
Here's double the
yeah.
money.
Bro, when I come back, like if the shit is over when I get back, I'm like, yeah, y'all niggas paying me double, bro. like
For
like
real.
I was about to just sacrifice my life. Like I know that's the job, but like
Yeah.
I need double pay, nigga. Hazard pay. I'm coming back. I'm scared. Like when I get back out of that motherfucker, I'm back. Like I wouldn't say. Like I'm fucking scared for my life. I need trauma pay, nigga. I need days
For
off.
real.
Everything.
Hokuto. That shit, dude. I turned that page and I was like, like I
Yeah,
literally like audibly gasped,
yeah.
bro. I
Ricardo
was,
Martinez is about to get in that ass, yeah.
I was like, I was like, no way he comes back for this. Because it's like, bro, we've literally been talking about where this nigga is. And like, whenever conversations like that start, like the nigga's popping up back up at a crazy point. Like, and this was it. And then when he like ran up on dude with the terrible facial hair, I'm gonna say it every time I see this nigga. Like, bro, I like thought that he killed him.
Me
Or
too.
some
I
shit.
just knew that nigga was dead.
I was like, yes, fuck this nigga, bro.
Yeah. No, he was saved. Don't even look like he got a scratch on him, yeah.
Yeah, I was like, god damn it.
Yeah.
And it's funny because as much as we're clowning on this nigga, like when his writing comes in, I'm gonna be like, god damn it, I love this guy now.
Bruh.
Wait,
No.
wait, go to page 12. I've never seen this nigga from this angle before.
Yeah, I was
He's
looking here
got
too,
a
bro.
beard behind his
Yeah,
ears.
like that shit. I was just thinking, like, what if like his head is actually like, what if he actually has hair and it's just like a buzz cut or something? It's like some of it is grown out, but no, I'm pretty sure that's like straight skull. And then he's just got
went out
mad
of his
ear
way-
hair.
He went out of his way to make his hair like this, bro.
Yeah.
Like this is not natural. Like this is the haircut you chose.
What do you tell the barber for this? Like, like,
Just fuck my shit up, bro.
like, no, man, dead ass. Like, cause I like niggas that get bowl cuts. Like, I be thinking like niggas really go to the barber shop and be like, yo, like, give me a bowl cut, and they like whip out a bowl. But like, what do this nigga say? Like, he got to be cutting his own shit, or like having his daughter cut his hair, yeah. Like his baby, his like 6-year-old daughter cut his hair. Cause like, how you get the hair behind the ears, bro? And is it even on both sides? Like, is your shit like that, bro? His shit's like that on both sides. Like,
On
why?
both sides, bro. God, I need this dude gone.
Yeah, like I was just like that hair serves no purpose. Like I can see the beard. No, because the mouth is not like like it'd be one thing if you was like I like the facial hair around my lips, but like it's not even like keeping nothing
This shit's
warm.
like the middle of the cheek and around the sides of the chin. Like it's nowhere that hair is normally.
Yeah, like what the fuck was Hokuzono cooking with this design, bro?
I
Like
don't know, but
this shit is
yeah,
ass.
it's so bad, bro. I cannot look at this.
And this
nigga,
nigga won't
man.
die, bro. He just won't kill this nigga. He important somehow, yeah.
Yeah, his like I'm telling you, man. Like when his writing comes in, we're gonna be like, okay, fine.
Bro, he really has that like. Hold on, like it's not connected, right? Let me see.
No,
It's not connected. Yeah, it's not even like going around the back like niggas be having like a horseshoe haircut. Like he just has a strip of hair behind his ear on both sides. We finna find out that his like curse technique or sorcery or whatever is related to that. Like his hair is just gonna like move up his head or something into the hive mind of the rest of the hair follicles or whatever. Like the facial hair is gonna move up and then combine, and he's just gonna have like a hair weapon or something. I don't know.
Oh, I need to see his sorcery, man, because they pump faked his shit a couple times now.
Yeah, he need to be cold.
And I mean, shit, he's boxing with like this nigga Hokuto sneak attacked him.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? So like, and he's clean. So like, he's nice for sure in some kind of way. We just gotta wait to see his shit, but.
yeah. Like he's a big dog. Like he was there. Like dude's having his job interview. He's there. He's writing down the notes. Like yeah, this nigga don't want. He just want the paycheck. Like he writing that shit down on the paper. Like this nigga go. He gonna call. He gonna call.
Page?
On
Oh,
page 6. He's in the panel. Like he writing down. Like this nigga go call out a lot. This nigga. He's just here for a paycheck. Like this nigga. He ain't gonna work for real. He could see through it, bro. So he's like, that nigga said, just kill me. He's like, yeah, I fuck with you, bro. I take back what I said, man. You was a real nigga. I go ahead and blast you with my silk beads or whatever, and then Hokuto come up with that grin, that fucking mustachio, that nigga mustachio a question, yeah, bruh.
Yeah, Hokuto is a real demon, bro. So I'm wondering, okay, moving away from this terrible haircut nigga, Azami, right, now has lost both of his arms before we ever got to see what the gloves do. This cannot be.
Yeah.
Like there's no way, like he gets these arms back somehow.
He's definitely getting them back. Like fucking this nigga's a cyborg, like Okuraku or something, or like Char. Char like could regenerate limbs and stuff.
Char.
So
Yeah, we have Char, bro.
yeah.
I forgot about
There's probably
that.
some other, so maybe not actually, because they made a big deal about Char's like clan having like regenerative factors or whatever.
Yeah.
So like she might be the only option.
Yeah, you're so right.
But like yeah, big dog pulled up Shiba. And a nigga, bro, this nigga, the Yura has been involved in 2 fucking behind the back fucking show up pictures in the series in 2 chapters. Like last chapter, that nigga was talking and fucking Azumi pulled up behind, like just behind the back. And he was like, "You for real?" And now Shiba pulled up, just looking like,
yeah,
like just
bro. Shiba always pulls up like this. You know what I mean? And it's like when you're a teleporter, like it makes a lot of sense. Like I don't know, I've seen a lot of teleporters in a lot of series, but like they make a point to like make this nigga the Undertaker meme every single time he teleports in. You know what I mean? Like a lot of teleporters will teleport right in front of you, and they'll pull up to the scene to fight you by teleporting like right to you, and you can see it. Like you know what I mean? Because it's like they can teleport, you can't hit me anyway. So what does it matter if you see me? But Shiba loves to just show up behind niggas, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, because like you could see that like Yura was turning, so he like teleported like he was behind him already. The nigga was turning around, and then he just teleported.
Look at him, and then she was in front of him, grabs the tie, teleports him up top or
outside. Yeah, even like they're sideways. Like when they're in the building, they're standing on the ground, and then when they're outside, they're in the air, but like horizontal. Like the nigga teleported them and disoriented their fucking like, he altered their orientation in the air, so these niggas are like laying in the sky as they fall or whatever. And then he's like, take it from here, bounces. So it's like we won't even get to see what that nigga can do. He just just dropped him off in the lobby with fucking.
Nah, because if this nigga was really on demon time, his primary lotus would be so drastic. Like he
Yeah,
could just put you like 3 miles into the air, grab you, flip you upside down, and just teleport, boom, 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 all the way down until he lets you
yeah,
go,
yeah.
nigga.
And then teleport you back up. Like the niggas just endlessly do that shit. Yeah.
Yeah, like how does Euro deal with this? I can't wait to see. Or
Yeah.
maybe he doesn't deal with this actually because he teleports him into the air and then teleports away and then leaves him
Yeah.
for Samura and Chihiro.
Yeah. I really do want to see like what a teleporter like snapping looks like. Like a character like Shiba, like him, fucking like going all out. But like on an opponent that he outmatches. Like it's one thing to see like somebody using everything they have and the opponent is like able to keep up, but I want to see what it looks like when someone like Shiba is fighting a character who isn't like dying but like clearly can't keep up. Like does Shiba just continuously like teleport the nigga into the ground and just drop cars on him from a million miles up, and then like like what is like, oh, Shiba, I think he's done, bro. You're gone too far. Like, what does too far look like for Shiba? I want to see.
I want to see Shiba in a high diff fight if he can ever have one in this series.
Yeah, because like the nigga could just drop you in the ocean. He could teleport you under the ocean. Like you could just be
right.
Maybe that's one of the conditions. Like he's got to be able to breathe or something. Because we haven't like talked or seen anything really for him, so we don't know. Like there's got to be a condition. So maybe he has to like be able to breathe or something, so he can't like teleport someone into a wall or
But
underwater
still,
or in
if he
space.
teleports you, like there has to be some kind of distance, um, a distance caveat to where he can't just like grab you and then teleport you to like the middle of like the Atlantic Ocean, like thousands of miles away or something like that.
Yeah.
Like there has to be, yeah, because otherwise, like, why not just drop him in the exact middle point, like the epicenter of like some huge fucking ocean body of water that would like the person would
Drop that
definitely
nigga in the
drown
Bermuda
before they
Triangle.
could. Yeah, drop him in the Bermuda Triangle and he would definitely drown, like run out of like energy and drown, or even fucking starve to death or some shit before he made it to land.
Yeah, I want to know more about this. And like we don't get anything. Bro teleports in, goes like, let's step outside, and they're like, you take it from here. He literally just Ubered this nigga, yo. Just nigga pulled up, says your Uber's outside. Just fucking dropped him off at the porch with the fucking DoorDash goons, like, bro.
Yeah.
And these niggas pulling up. Samura and Chihiro, we ain't seen them in like fucking, bro. When the last time we seen these niggas? Like I want to say about 20 chapters. More.
Damn, for real.
Yeah, I just went back to chapter 81. 81, we're still here, like in this building. Hakuri is like,
what?
Yeah, Hakuri is like running from the people or whatever. He's like trying to find out who's like a fucking traitor or whatever. Yeah, I want to say it's been about 30 chapters since we. Oh, okay, yeah. So about 77 was Chihiro and Samura were fighting, and then 78 we see them, and then
78 is when Hirohiko like is crying as he's defeated.
But then 79 is officially like no Chihiro for I want to say fucking
No,
30
because
chapters.
it switches perspectives back because like Samura and Chihiro have to have their duel.
That was before.
No, that's after Hirohiko is defeated. Yep.
Oh,
so we
okay,
go back
yeah,
to Chihiro
82.
at 82.
Yeah, they're fighting in 83.
Back to Chihiro at 82. They're still fighting with the N10. I'll destroy the Sanuchi.
Okay, yeah.
So then 85 is the last time.
Nah, they're in 86. Yeah, because they're saying, I'll take it. There's no time to wait. Let's go to Tokyo.
Go to Tokyo.
Okay, yeah. So it's been about 14 chapters.
Yeah. Damn, bro, I want to reread Kagurabachi already.
Yeah, in 100 chapters, it's already better than like every manga that ever came out. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, like I said, I tweeted, I quoted on one of them, and I was like, I don't think it's too crazy to say that like it's like for someone to say that it did more for them in the first 100 chapters than some of like the big three. It's like I don't hate the take.
That's not too crazy to me.
Yeah, it's like it was a different landscape for manga back then. Like those guys, like when they were making their stories, like I'm pretty sure Kishimoto had intended to, it to be at least 400 or 500 chapters. He's probably hoping that like he'd make it there. Not sure he would, but like when he was writing chapter 20, he probably knew he was gonna be in his mind. He's like, yeah, I'm going for like 400 or 500. I don't feel like manga these days have that.
To go the distance like
Yeah,
that.
like
Yeah.
not saying that they wouldn't if they end up there, but I don't feel like anyone that is jumping in Weekly Shonen Jump today is going like, yeah, hopefully I can get 500 chapters. Like I'm thinking that people are like, I'm cool if I go 80 to 200 chapters. I'd be hyped and excited for that. I don't think anyone is going like, I'm a fucking pump out 500 chapters. So with that, in mind, it's like, yeah, you get a lot more in the first 100 chapters because like people were saying they think that the story might be ending. I don't think it's ending, but like Hokuzono might only be planning on doing like 200 chapters, and it's like, yeah, you gotta fit a lot more moments in that first 100 and then the next 100 because it's not gonna be here in another 2 years. So I don't think it's crazy to say that like you felt more from the first 100 chapters in this because it's been nonstop hype and action and the storytelling's been
Right.
good. But
Yeah, that nigga Canva was like quoted that tweet where the dude was like, the first 100 chapters of Kagurabachi is better than the first 100 chapters of all the big three and pretty much most classics. So that nigga Canva quoted it and was like, McDonald's is the best restaurant because it delivers your food to you faster than anyone else.
yeah, it's like
And it's like, damn, bro.
at the same time, it's like I feel like we're becoming the old heads now. Because when you were young and you listened to rappers like fucking, or I can't speak for you because I don't know what you listened to growing up. But me personally, growing up, I was listening to shit like Lil Wayne, and they're like old niggas would be like, that nigga won't
Yeah,
talk about nothing. Like they would hate like on anything I liked. And it was like I felt like the nigga was good.
yeah,
I'm listening to stuff and I'm enjoying things, and I'm like, bro, I feel like this stuff is good. Like the niggas that were like what my age is now, they're like, nah, that shit is trash. Don't nobody fuck with that. It's like now I'm feeling like, damn, I have me and like the people who, around my age, or are we now becoming that? Like we grew up on Naruto, and now like anyone expressing any kind of enjoyment for a series that doesn't, that I feel like pays homage to those stories, but you aren't acknowledging it. Like if you don't come out and make your tweet and say Kagurabachi is the best, and it also sucks off Tite Kubo in the first 100. Like if you don't say that, then I need to point it out. Like everybody's like, everybody's so quick to say like this series isn't good because it's. I made another tweet about this too. I was like, back in the day, like when a new shooting game came out, people used to say like, "Oh, that game is just Call of Duty with fucking with space," or that game is just Call of Duty with fucking whatever, and they would name a bunch of things like Destiny was COD in space and with fucking
yeah,
supers, and it was like everything was just COD with whatever didn't make it CODs, and now it's like every manga is big three. It's like, oh, this manga is just fucking Bleach, and it's like nobody can just give credit to a manga being good, or like nobody can stand to see people enjoy new things unless they like throw in the fact that like this guy stole his entire flow and sucked off Kubo, and then it's like
mhm,
it's just a fucking Bleach clone. It's not that good. It can't be that good. It's just doing what Bleach did or whatever. So I don't know. It's just a weird space to be in to see that, because like I feel like I grew up and used to get annoyed seeing that for the things that I like, and now like the people that are my age are doing that to people who are enjoying new things. I don't know, kind of rambling. I don't know if I'm fucking making sense, but hopefully.
no, you are.
But yeah, I mean, Kagurabachi, first 100 chapters. I think if you say it's not good, then you're crazy, and it's agenda. Like, you can say it's not your cup of tea, and you don't care for it, and you don't like it, but I feel like a lot of people go in and saying, like, it's ass or it's not good, and the first 100 chapters are not comparable or shouldn't be compared. I feel like those are just people who are just hating. And
Yeah, and it's like, okay, if you want to say Like, I just be, for the most part, like, ignoring shit like that. If you're like, Kagurabachi is ass, and that's all you say, then it's like, why do we even entertain that?
Yeah.
But, like, the ones where people try to say how it's ass are just, like, objectively incorrect. Like, it's not doing this. The characters aren't doing that. It's not here with the plot. And it's like, no, it actually is, like, performing in pretty high quality in, like, all of those areas. Maybe it's not doing it for you, but the writing is still there, plot-wise, character-wise, like, world building wise, et cetera, et cetera. So to say it doesn't have things that it definitely does have, that's when I'll start like talking to you. But to just be like, that shit is mid, ha ha ha, it's just like, okay, buddy, like you're a robot.
A lot of people just will not ever admit that like that shit just a lot of that comes from like them not peeping the series yet and then seeing someone like be stupid and like talking shit to them, like calling them an idiot online and having like a Chihiro profile pic, and it's like, all right, fuck this series or whatever. Like they, like somebody just some idiot internet troll commenting like you make a tweet that you thought, you put your thoughts and you put your heart and mind into it, and then it's like, I love Vagabond so much, and then some like 12-year-old idiot is like Kagurabachi better, and it's like, okay, fuck Kagurabachi, like it, and
Yeah,
that just becomes their
what it
personality.
does. Yeah, no matter what Kagurabachi ends up doing, it will always be bad to them because they already decided that it was bad.
Yeah, they had
And
a
they don't want to like backpedal because
yeah.
like, yeah,
It
your
happens
takes
with a
are
lot of
everything
fandoms, yeah.
online.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like I can't go back. I can't ever say like, oh, I was wrong, and I can't like
yeah,
I can't give that other nigga a chance to come back and say I told you so, or like look
yeah.
who changed their mind or anything like that. It's like I gotta stick firm, gotta stick to my resolve, whatever.
Because your takes are your entire like it's who you are. It's everything on
Yeah,
like online. Like it's literally all you have.
yeah,
Like unless you're like some kind of artist or some kind of content creator that has like something else to be known for.
yeah,
Like like all you have are your opinions. So like if you're wrong about something, then it's like who even are you anymore? It's kind of like how they look at it. It's like I can't be wrong.
yeah,
Can never admit defeat.
yeah.
Otherwise,
Like
what am I doing here?
there's another new series that started in Jump like 4 weeks ago, Gone Run Egg, and I liked the first chapter. I thought it was good, but like everybody was talking shit and bashing it, and admittedly, it is ass. It got worse, but somebody
Damn.
like commented on my shit and was like, "You're gonna be crying in 20 weeks," and I was like, "You're gonna get off my nuts in 20 seconds, nigga." Like, get the fuck off my dick, bro? Like the fuck. If it's ass, it's gonna be ass. But I like the first chapter. Like the fuck. So
Right.
so niggas just like you can't just enjoy things, Like I enjoyed the chapter, and like somebody just came and tried to rain on my parade. I'm like, fuck you, bro. Like I'm just reading a comic, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, some niggas just hate to see people enjoying things. But anyway, this chapter was bussy, real bus
Yeah.
popper.
Very a real bus popper, bro.
Yeah, very
Like,
respect to fucking Chrome Dome dude in the fucking nigga that be wearing the malevolent shrine on his head with the wires connected to it or whatever.
wait, what? Oh, the vessel.
Yeah, the vessel nigga. Shout out to him, and hopefully that nigga get a good vacation or whatever after
I
this.
need this nigga's paycheck to be like I need it to feed generations of his bloodline, bro.
Yeah, yeah, and then we gotta get fucking Azumi some fucking cyber arms. I'm feeling. I guess that's what.
No, they need to just bring him to Char because the gloves matter if his arms are robotic, bro.
Yeah, them gloves are toast. Like that nigga. I feel like honestly, what's happening now.
No, we need to see what the gloves do because otherwise that's like a Chekhov's gun failure, and I'm pissed.
No, I think realistically, what's gonna happen here is Sheba like teleported to him, and it's probably just gonna go straight to Char. So he
Please, oh my god.
yeah. So he goes to Azumi. He's like, "You don't look too good, buddy," and like he just takes him. He takes him to a hospital bed somewhere, and fucking Char's there or some shit, and we probably don't see that for a couple chapters. Like we probably see him like land his footsteps or whatever. We see him land, and Sheba Azumi turns over and is like, "You finally got here," or some shit, and then like it cuts away. We watch Chihiro and Samura box this nigga for like 5 chapters. He talks
So if
about
Sheba was just sitting by the phone, sorry to interrupt you, but if
yeah,
Sheba, this thought just popped into my mind. If Sheba was just sitting by the phone waiting for it to ring, was there anything stopping him from just teleporting there anyway and just like checking on things? Or did he not know anything was happening at all at Kabunami headquarters?
So yeah,
until he got the phone call.
that's what I was thinking last week too. I was like, what if like there's something set up in place where it's like if we don't contact you like every 20 minutes, then something's wrong. But like it seems like they managed to contact him this chapter since dude got out of the place. So it's like that
Yeah.
we'll never know if that was something that they had set up. But like I would imagine like nigga, if we don't call you every 20 minutes or nobody beeps you, pages you or nothing, like if you don't get a text saying like milkman's home, then like you need to come back to the crib and like check on us even just
Yeah.
briefly. But like because I would have did it. Like he's just sitting there looking at the phone. I guess the
Right.
other
And
guy he was guarding was chilling.
we were asking like why doesn't Sheba like ever help in these situations? And then like people in the comments were like, oh well, they said here that he was tasked with like helping over here in some way.
Yeah.
Or and it's like that nigga was just sitting next to a phone, bro. Like he's not doing shit. I
Yeah.
don't know. Maybe I'm like forgetting
Well,
something, but
he was at this looking at it again. He was at the guy's like ramen shop or whatever. The Subaru is the name of the one of the other swordsmen, the man, and they was I remember last time they mentioned him, he was saying that he don't care as long as he can like make his ramen or udon noodles or whatever he was talking about. Like all he wants to do is like make his food or something, and so Sheba is in his like shop because the sign says Subaru on it. So dude
yeah.
has his own like shop. So he was there. So I'm guessing dude was okay, and he was just like guarding him to make sure. But he was like waiting for that phone to ring, hoping something happened. Nobody ever came through. But like,
Okay.
yeah, this whole time, like you niggas bleeding, blood, sweat, tears, war is happening, buildings getting blown up, niggas getting kicked through walls and shit. He's just sitting there eating fucking ramen with this old man. Yeah.
Yeah. And then so Sheba's here. Does Hiyuki also pull up then? Do they call her too? Because they like brought her up. They brought her up in this chapter. It was like, yo, we need to get the other vessel out of here so that we can get these phones back online. And it showed Hiyuki and Sheba.
Oh, did it? Let me see. I don't remember Hiyuki.
Page 1, 2, 3, 4. Page 4 or 5.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. She got to be making her way in. So yeah, they about to box these niggas up right quick.
Yeah, I need it. Been too long since we seen Hiyuki.
Yeah, so I'm guessing they gonna brawl with him for a little while, and then maybe the Sword Saint nigga gonna make his move and kind of interrupt the battle or something. Yeah, but you gotta face down these two demons out here. But I mean that nigga
Bro,
got the devil's sword himself too. So
Yura versus N10 and Toby Moon. Dude, Samura is a problem.
yeah,
Like, bro, holy shit, bro. I cannot fucking wait for the next chapter, bro. And I doubt they're even going to start boxing right away. Like, we got this cliffhanger double page splash at the end of this chapter. And then next chapter, it'll probably be them, like, talking shit, like, before they actually start fighting. Then we switch perspectives back to Kabunabi, inside of Kabunabi headquarters, like, for other shit to get further fleshed out inside of there. And then the next cliffhanger will actually be them starting to fight, like, Chihiro and Samura. And so we're probably not even going to see, like, them fight for real until 103.
yeah. Cause like there's still so many like moving parts in place. Like Hikuri is still here, like within like within murder range of fucking Hokuto. So Hokuto's probably gonna try and like get him to cough up the dude. And I mean even like I don't think Hokuto. I feel like Hokuto might have known that like it would eventually come to them killing their own guy. And that's probably
Oh,
why he came
sure.
here to kill. He probably came here to stop anyone from killing him to keep the like disruption going.
I can see that.
Yeah. So like I don't think he would have killed fucking Shrinehead, but he would have killed Stinky Sideburns, and it would have been a net positive for the world.
Yeah.
But yeah, Hokuto's here, and so now he's probably gonna try and fucking force Hakuri to spit out the information. But Hakuri's like, I have no idea where he's at. And it's like he probably could tell that nigga liar.
Yeah. That's so funny that he's like acting clueless though.
Yeah.
Hakuri's so funny for that.
You showed up, that dude disappeared, and he probably recognizes the like face mask things. Like, nigga, you're fucking Sazanami. I know what that shit does.
Say what?
he probably like pieces it together that like Hakuri appeared, dude disappeared, and Hakuri has this like Sazanami like technique mask on his face, and it's like, nigga, I know what that shit does. Bring that
Yeah,
nigga back
yeah.
out here.
Right. Yeah, like I'm not stupid, nigga. I can see that you're using powers right now.
Yeah, but yeah, busty chapter. I'm ready for the next one as usual. You got anything else for
Yes,
this?
sir. No, I'm good, man. Great, great, great
Yeah,
chapter. Real cinema.
yeah, Big Bachi. We talked a lot for just two fellows, but you know,
Yeah.
thoughts, comments, concerns down below. Let us know if we missed anything. That was Big Bachi, chapter 101, Safe Zone.
Yeah.
Now jumping into Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo, chapter 11, Cultural Exchange. And, as usual, want to see what your thoughts are.
Yeah, man. God, where do I even start with this stuff? These chapters are super texty,
Big
so there's a
girth.
lot. Big girthy. There's a lot going on here. I love the scene where they're hunting for the Wancha octopus with the one tentacle. I don't know, like this Master Roshi nigga saying like all the flavor that's normally split between 8 tentacles gets packed into one. I don't know if that's how that works, but like that sounds like some shit, an old head nigga, on the pier by the shore would say.
It's kind of like
I think yeah.
the cursed dogs, not the all the Shikigami or whatever. It's kind of got like a same vibe to that. Like when Megami's like
Oh
Shikigami died, the
yeah.
power. So maybe that like that type of thing is like in other areas.
Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Wow, I didn't think about that. That's cool. Yeah, so like when one of Megumi's 10 shadow Shikigami dies, its power gets transferred to the rest or whatever. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
fucking dope. That's fucking dope to think about. I love them going jellyfish, jumping into the jellyfish fields to find the octopus, and Tsurugi pops out like covered in stings, looking like SpongeBob after he went into the tried to live with the jellyfish or whatever. And he's like, that was a piece of cake. It's like, nigga, are you sure? Nigga, because you looks like fucking what's the main character of Air Gear?
Iki, I think.
Yeah, Iki looks like that nigga. Like after I think there's like a chapter after he got like beat up or some shit and he was all
Yeah, he
bruised. He has
does
like the
look just
same
like
like
that
hair and shit. He
nigga.
looks just like dude. And then Mari's like, I'm going in, man. I'm a warrior. Comes out the exact same way. Like it's literally like the same drawing, but with Mari's face. That was funny as hell. I think that what's going on in this is like really cool, man. There's a lot of like real life parallels, obviously, to like, how our world kind of deals with foreigners and coexistence between like different people. I love all of the writing that we've gotten in the last couple of chapters with Maru and Cross's like adoptive like father Dura and like the lessons that he imparted onto them about, what being a neighbor means and how this can relate to, other cultures that you might come across when looking towards this idea of like coexisting instead of invasion, and it's all just being fleshed out like really well through this fictional continuation of Jujutsu Kaisen story. It's so much different than Jujutsu Kaisen, but it is so familiar to it at the same time. And I like how it's not as action oriented. We don't really be getting fights like that in this, but it was hype a couple chapters ago or last chapter, and they were like, "We need to find Yuji Itadori," and it's like,
Yeah.
"Oh shit, nigga, yes." So when he pulls back up, that's gonna be super hype. And like at first, I was like, "Well, we got to find Yuji for it." It seems like Dabura and Jabaloma and like everybody is like going for the coexistence thing, and then you get to the end of this chapter, and it's like humans are killing Callians, and I'm like, "Oh no."
Yeah.
That's where it's gonna be. That's why we need Yuji then, because these niggas are about to start wilding.
Yeah, so they haven't fully like expanded on what Kallians are, but I think the general like opinion is that they're cursed spirits, and like they said in this chapter, our Jujutsu is said to be a power bestowed upon Rumalayan's ancestors by the Kallian who were sent by the gods. And like their eye, I think last chapter or 2 chapters ago, they were like their third eye only cries when a Kallian is killed or when like
they're born or when they die.
Yeah, and so like we haven't seen cursed spirits like in series since these guys have been like introduced. Like no cursed spirit and like Rumelian has been on the screen at the
Rumelian.
same time. So it's like it's hard to tell for sure. But like at the end here, when he's like, I saw them kill a Kalian, like you can see it looks like some kind of bats going in the background. Like those ain't crows, them ain't pigeons or vultures. That
Yeah.
look like some kind of Shikigami, cursed spirit, some bullshit going on. So I'm thinking that like on their world, like things are very similar, but like
Yeah.
cursed spirits are like heavenly beings or something that bestow
Bro,
powers.
I'm pretty sure this nigga Dura, when he was giving his speech to the Diskunte tribe before he got off-screened by Dabura, which was fucking crazy. But when he was giving his speech, he's like, "We're all just humans, man." And I'm like, "Nigga,
Yeah.
what?
Yeah.
You're on a different planet right now. Like talking to, like nobody is human here. Like, how do you even have that word?"
I guess they just consider human as like humanoid, like
Yeah,
just anyone, you know, fucking walks on two legs, talks, breathes, pisses, all that shit is just human. But they're using, you know, whatever their culture and their planet is. That's what they like call themselves. But like anyone that isn't an animal is a human, I guess.
sure, that's fine.
Yeah.
I like this bakery chick on page 16 looking at Dabura.
Yeah, that was fucking
She's
funny as hell.
I'm like, what? Because like, I don't know, man, the earlobes and the horns and the third eye like staring at you, I feel like no, not very many girls are going for that except for like, the goths or like like the ones
Yeah.
with like all the piercings and the black hair and the eyeshadows might be down for that, but like this is like a regular degular like bakery chick. Like, how are you
Yeah.
not looking at this nigga and shitting yourself, bro? He's like
It's
9'7"
it's the height,
with
bro. Look how tall he is compared to her, bro. She just see a buff nigga that's like 9 foot, like you said. She's just like, yep, I want him to dunk me. Like that's she's trying to get clapped. She wants
oh,
interspecies babies.
bro, no, this nigga's way too strong, bro. Like,
Yeah, nigga will accidentally kill her, yeah. My wife.
he'll go to like he'll go to slap an ass cheek and just slap her ass off her
Yeah.
body.
Her whole lower half just go flying through the wall like the cartoons when they run through the wall, their body like imprints. Like her whole lower half just makes like a fucking right angle, like cut through the wall. Yeah. Like,
It's so funny, bro. Did you ever I haven't been on the show for a while, and I haven't really had the time to like really listen to like all of the episodes. I think I've seen a couple segments from a couple of them, but I think I remember you talking about it like way before we got the flashback writing with Dura and young Maru and Cross. Like you were saying, like I don't know if Dabura is really like an evil like warrior
yeah,
nigga like that. Yeah, yeah. And then we like got the writing that like we judged him on his fucking appearance, and he's actually like good guy Jones low key. That was just like forced into some shit. And
yeah.
I was like, yo, Yato said that.
Yeah, he's not like the warmongering fucking conquest hungry fucking
Alien
bastard.
Sukuna.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's not trying to murder people. He's like, he said like if it comes to that, like yeah, we'll fight and fucking take shit over. But like he was like, I'm down to try at least like the peaceful way. So yeah,
Yeah.
he's cool and like it's super interesting because his people basically sent him like all these guys were or like the loser to him. Like they even mentioned it last week where what did Usami say? Now I understand he wasn't the one who lost. They lost to him. So he beat, Dura, took over their people. It was like, yeah, we're going to do this. And like he's, forced to do this because his sister's got like a death curse on her. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, his character is super interesting because he's not like he's not, throwing his shit around. He's not like swinging his dick and being like, do what I say or whatever, or I'll kill you. I mean,
Yeah.
he did show up at first with his chest out, and like Jabaloma, came out and was like, yeah, I need you to understand that like the fucking concept of being unarmed is not like a thing to this nigga. His body is a weapon. Like this nigga is murder. Like, so like other niggas have spoken for him, and like you can see it, but he hasn't like said anything or done anything that make you think like, yeah, like we need to watch this nigga. He's just been chilling.
Yeah.
And even like he saw the baker chick, and then like I guess he turns around to walk back in the room, and he like clanks his fucking head on the roof because he's like, I'm
Yeah, the
guessing,
horns.
yeah, I'm guessing that's to show that like he was also like captivated by her gaze or something. Like he doesn't react, but like,
Oh, I thought that was him trying to walk into a room and he was just like so tall that his horns like ran into the frame and like kind of like knocked him off balance a little bit. Like he wasn't ready to meet resistance
well,
when
yeah,
walking into the room.
I think he would have noticed that though if it wasn't for the face to face with the
Oh,
chick, and then Asami's like, Mino, it might actually be possible because
yeah.
it's like he saw her
Oh,
reaction, and then he sees his. It's like her appearance was
oh
enough to
yeah.
stagger him to the point where
Yeah,
he was
because
able
they
to
were
bump.
talking about political marriages
Yeah,
between between humans and Sumerians. Yeah, and he's like, oh, it
yeah.
might. Yeah, okay,
He
I get
sees
it
that
now.
like he sees the burro was like caught off guard enough to like not notice the top of the door and like bump into it. It's like shit, this nigga, we might got a chance of getting this nigga married. We might get marry him to
No,
one of our women, yeah.
yeah, that's an amazing observation, actually. Wow, I did not peep that.
Because like you don't see it in his face at all, but like he bumps the thing, and it's like this nigga, I can't see him doing that normally.
I wonder how this nigga Osaki, because like in the flashback stuff, like yeah, like Cross went in over it's because they were like trying to fuck up their canal building escapades, and then Maru or Cross ran up on them and like whooped their ass, and then like they kind of like made up after that. There was one dude that was kind of like, man, fuck you, and like walked off, and everybody else was like, no, it's all good, bro. We're all chilling now, baby. And I think Oski was one of the chill ones, and so like I feel like we like in the time skip, because they were like younger and then suddenly they were older, like they must have had some kind of like fall, like Oski and Cross must have had some kind of falling out, unless I'm misremembering. And Osaki was the one from the group that were trying to disrupt the canal building, and maybe Oski was the one when Cross apologized. I think maybe Oski was the one that was like, whatever, nigga, and like walked off. Maybe I'm misremembering that,
He
but
was a part of
I
that
don't
group.
remember. Huh?
He was a part of that group. I just flipped back. It's chapter 8, and he's like,
Yeah, no, he was a part of the group, but like
yeah,
I thought, like is he the one like when Cross like went to apologize? Is Oski the one that was like and then like walked off, or was he the
uh,
one of the ones that were like it's all good in the hood, baby?
yeah, it was him actually.
Oh, it was okay, okay,
Yeah,
okay. So he never ended up liking this nigga again. Okay, because
yeah,
I was like, bro, I thought y'all were chill, bro. But so I thought maybe we were gonna get more flashback writing to show how they fell out. But yeah, he was always the one that
yeah.
didn't accept the apology. Okay, fine.
Yeah, he didn't fully like. I'm sure he, took it like, okay, the kid apologized. It is what it is. But he was definitely still on like fuck all of them on that shit.
Okay.
Yeah,
But yeah, going back to the Kallians, I think it's really interesting how they kind of like worship Kallians in their culture and like see them as like, these things that were given to them by gods to like give them their powers. And like it seems like they have like kind of like a coexistence with Kallians to a certain degree, though, or like the Kallians seem to like Rumelians, but like attack like other Sumerian tribes.
mm-hmm.
Because I'm sitting here going like, I'm thinking about like cursed spirits like on Earth, like could there ever be a human population that cursed spirits didn't try to attack if they ran into them for any reason? Like why are the Rumelians the ones that like cursed spirits like leave alone and like coexist with, and are cool with in that way?
It,
Well, like if they're like the same thing but just on different planets, then
it
I don't
could be
know.
that they
It's
have
interesting.
different like makeups or whatever. Like maybe because cursed spirits were like negative energy and taking shape. So maybe this was like a positive energy thing, and like it gave birth to them. But they're like essentially the same, just like different colored. Like one is
Yeah.
tinted with negativity, and that's all they see. They see these like creatures, like if they are like cursed spirits, then at the end maybe this guy just saw what he thought was what's it called, a Callian,
Oh,
and he
what he
thought it's
thought was a Callian, but it
yeah
was just a regular earthbound like cursed spirit.
yeah, and he probably thought it was
Oh
something
yeah,
that
that's
was going
definitely
to
got to be it.
yeah,
Yeah.
he probably thought like it was a good thing, and it was actually like the fucking tomato devil or something.
Okay, so yeah, this actually is such a good idea for this series because if you're going to establish that in the Rumelian culture, Callians or cursed spirits are good for them and they worship them and they love them. But on Earth, like they're these evil things that absolutely need to be destroyed by Jujutsu sorcerers. And then, you have this whole like first part of the story being dedicated to like, is it an invasion? Is it coexistence? Like, like, and then all of a sudden these conflicts like pop up where, the aliens like kind of have to go in toe to toe with humans, and it's like, yo, like let's not do that though, otherwise they're not going to want to coexist. And then you have that close call like scare with the evil like grandpa nigga in the last little stretch of storytelling or whatever, and like that kind of like brought it close to where like, yo, these aliens are not going to fuck with us if this goes wrong. And then it was resolved peacefully. They talk about the Hikari provisions and um and how like they can sweep it under the rug and make it look like this, and they're like, okay, all right, we dodged a bullet. And then Dabura and Cross are like, you know what, fuck it, let's do the coexistence thing. We were withholding our decision until now, but like we can coexist with these niggas, bro. And we're like, oh, okay, then we're good. And then it's like, actually humans just killed a fucking Callian, so like now like that's what's going to create the
Yeah,
real beef.
yeah.
So it's just all so well set up and done and executed. It's just genius to me, honestly.
They see it and misunderstand. It's like, nigga, you just killed a god, and it's like, no, that thing was horrible. It's like they
Yeah,
they, they have a misunderstanding, and
that's such an intense cultural disconnect. Like, God, that's such a good idea.
yeah. Because like even back when I don't think he ever said it, but back in the chapter when Yuka was telling Cross about like her condition, he was like, yeah, we have a god, but I don't think he said what it was. And so they had like a little talk about like religion, and she was talking about how like they used to place those tablets depicting Christ, and how people walk on them to show that like they aren't a believer or whatever. Yeah, anyone who refused to trample on the tablets was said to be a Christian and executed. So they had people like walk on these like Jesus tablets to like prove that they weren't Christian, otherwise they would kill them. And like,
Nigga, I'm river dancing on that shit. I'm not doing
it's crazy because I literally just, so not only did JJK do it, but I just saw it in something else like a week ago, and I was like, bro, I just seen this, and I was like, I thought JJK like kind of invented that, but I
Oh, you
guess
saw
not.
it somewhere else?
Yeah, I saw it in something else, like another, maybe a different manga or something, or maybe it was
What?
in. Yeah, I saw like they were walking on these. It had to be in a new manga. Like I think something new just came out, like on Manga Plus, and they were walking on. Oh
It
yeah,
wasn't
yeah, yeah.
Delinquent Gotcha, was it?
Huh?
It wasn't Delinquent Gotcha, was it?
No, I remember what it was. Actually, I'm pulling up Manga Plus now. I forget the name of it. It was a series. It's fuck, what's it called? It's a new series, and basically everyone has to do that, and like the main character, um, he wants to. There's like a prisoner who they said is like a Christian or something, and nobody can go talk to him. And the main character wants to go and like speak to him and shit, and it's like a bunch of like stuff happening. They're like, if you go close to that guy, bad things will happen, and yada yada yada. It's a new series. I was literally just reading it. It's got like, I want to say less than 20 chapters. It's a manga. Oh, here we go. The Bateren. It's 5 chapters. The Bateren Tales. Bateren Tales. In the shadows of Edo, under the ban of Christianity lurks an ominous supernatural presence no one should approach. Give in to curiosity, and then there will be no way back. So yeah, they were walking on the Christ tablets and that, and I read that like 3 days ago. I was like, wait, the fuck, this is a thing? Like, was it just JJK? So yeah, this is interesting. But that was off topic, but on topic. But yeah, the fact that like the religion and stuff got brought up, and then they're talking about the Callians, and we still haven't like seen what they're considering Callians, because like I wasn't. If they're talking about they worship Callians and Callians to give them power and stuff like that, we haven't seen them. No one's ever like pointed and was like, yeah, there's a Callian. Can't believe you guys got those too. It's just like, it's got to be cursed spirits.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's like fucking Tsurugi just like wipes out like a cockroach spirit. And he's like, bro, what are you doing? What are you? Mario's like, what do you do? I thought you got. That's how you get your. It's like, no, bro. What do you mean? That thing's evil. And then they just have that divide, and fucking suddenly they're head to head. Yeah,
Yeah, that's bro. The shit's about to start getting really good.
yeah, it's about to go crazy. And we're on chapter
It's
11.
already been great, but yeah, and it's gonna be like what, like 24 chapters or something.
Yeah, I'm thinking 24 since they said 6 months, so we got about 13 more weeks.
Jeez.
Yeah, but yeah, good chapter. Dabura, doing Dabura things. She was in love with bro. He had a shirt on too. Like I was like, if he had his shirt off, I could see. But nah, he had the shirt on too. So like, she just straight fell for the face and the height, bro.
Yeah.
And the toes. He had the toes out.
Oh, yep.
But let's
Oh,
see.
dude.
Is there anything else?
Oh, yeah, you got fucking Yuka popping them pills.
Yeah, them yerkies. She gotta stay alive. Tsurugi don't know. Yeah, no way. I don't want any special treatment. Just want things how they are. Yep. And then, yeah, it's a chill chapter. They're talking about the fucking mothership and bringing up like the whole people being used for energy thing again. So it's like we gotta keep that shit a secret so they don't start like hunting Japanese people again. Because apparently that market is like dying down or died down or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, your shit breaking up now, buddy.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, you were kind of like fucking in the Twilight Zone for a
I was
second
in
there.
the shadow realm.
Yeah, you still fucking robot fucking Optimus Priming right now, but we balling.
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, you're cooked,
Good.
buddy. Nope, cooked. Toast.
Oh, no. No.
Whatever happened
Wait.
to Robot Jones?
Yeah, wait. Am I now?
Nah, you roboting. But I think it's all good because I think we pretty much packed up here. You got any other thoughts?
No.
Oh, that came through solid. All right. Well,
Oh,
I think I'm squeezed out for this one too. If we missed anything, we'll talk about it next week, and you can let us know down in the comments. That's gonna do it for Jujutsu Kaisen Modulo Chapter 11 Cultural Exchange because it's pretty late, baby. Now, before we get on up out of here, you know how we do. We always got our chapter of the week and then comments. Let's see. What's your chapter of the week? I'll let you go first.
it's Big Bocce, nigga. The fuck?
Okay.
It's gotta be Bocce, bro.
What's
Everything was really good though, but like Bocce was just like too hype. It did like too many really cool things, and like it had really too many really good ideas in it. So
All right. Yeah, I was gonna say any runner ups. Who's second place?
um shit, man. Let me think about what
It don't matter.
second
Two are
place
not a
would
winner,
be.
and three nobody remembers you. Fuck it.
Centuria
Okay.
is number two.
Okay.
Centuria is number two for sure.
I felt that big Arco, big Altus, but yeah. Shit for me, it's Bocce also, man. Big Bocce, big
Yeah.
cat, big catastrophic
It's hard.
chapters.
It's hard not to say Bocce, dog.
Yeah, especially like these last two chapters, like this week, last week, like the big hundo and then 101 though. So like, yeah, it's money, man. We got Shiba and Chihiro and Samura and Hakuri working. Like, yeah, it was just too many things, man. Too many moving parts. Bocce all the way.
Centuria was really close though.
Yeah, Centuria was money, and then Kaisen was a nice, little breath of fresh air or whatever with the fucking dinner party and shit. That was dope. But yeah, Bocce
Yeah.
had it.
Yes, sir.
All right, let's see. Fuck it. Instead of cutting, I'm just gonna roll into it. Let's see. Comments of the week, baby. Let's see here. A bunch of comments about Otr of the Flame. surprised actually to see so many people are reading it that are watching the show, because not, no, we don't have a way of like, I mean, we kind of do, but people don't really comment in the thing and be like, I watched this segment. People usually just like make a comments about a series. So like, I'm always happy to see comments like specific to series like Otter or like Shangri-La Frontier or something, because I'm like, oh cool, it's nice to see, because you expect people to pull up for like Kagurabachi, but it's nice to see people are like tuning into the other segments. So that's dope.
Right.
Unfortunately, I don't think this week's Otr Of The Flame coverage was very happy, so people might not like what we had to say about Otter this week.
Otr Of The Flame niggas are probably like, what the fuck?
Yeah, get these niggas out of here. Stop reviewing it. Speaking of, I don't think I've seen that dude that told us stop reviewing Chainsaw Man in a while. Yo, he probably unsub. Yo, shout out to him, man. Shout out to you, dude. You probably all right. You doing all right. Hope you're doing all right.
Hope you're doing well, dog.
Yeah. But here's a comment from somebody that's a member, I believe they are still. The Outback Pandas 8641. Shout out to you. I don't think Yuji is aging normally after consuming everything he did before fighting Sukuna. Yeah, I think last week I was
for sure, and I think we talked about that too, didn't we?
I know I said something about it last week. Like, is Yuji like the same age? We probably talked about it before then too.
I think we talked about it like before, like the first chapter that kind of like briefly showed Yuji. And in the Modulo chapter,
so Yuji is probably still just looking like he's 26 or whatever. Probably hit a certain point and then just stopped aging like a Saiyan. Let's see. From at Spadero, when Okarun used his weapon, I immediately thought, OMG, Kuwabara from Yu Yu Hakusho. Yeah. I immediately thought lightsaber, but Spirit Sword is definitely busting. Yeah, I wish he would have said something. Like, I don't think he said anything when he used it. He didn't say like Ogre Club go or nothing.
Yeah,
it'd be dope if he says something. I feel like Kenta would be like, yo, you gotta have like a fucking catchphrase or something when you use that and make him say something. And then that'll like fucking empower it or something. So he finna get fucking Ghost Blade or something. Yeah, but what the? You alive, player?
Yeah, I'm good. I was just stretching. My bad.
Okay. Well, stretch plus Robot Jones, but it is what it is, baby. So we can go ahead and pack this thing up. Thank you for watching Shonen Pulse Ghetto Sode 45. We cover a bunch of manga. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the comment section. Let us know your thoughts, comments, concerns. Hit the hype button too, because I can see y'all not hyping the video. Hit that shit, man. Hit the button. Dunk on it. Slam your elbow on it. Do whatever you got to do. Share the video with people. Yeah, do that. Hype it up, man. Share the video with people that you know are reading some of these stories, and, holler at us on Twitter and all that other good stuff. And if I forgot anything, I'll holler at y'all in the comments. We out of here. This was Shonen Pulse 45. Like I said, peace out.